Right. Welcome back for the second. Oh god, I just realized. Is it gonna crash again if I do this? No. Thank god it didn't crash. Okay. Yeah, let's get into it. Unfortunately, it crashed earlier. Though I do think it's not going to, because this was the issue last time I streamed last week. Yeah, last week. Yeah, it's working. I don't know what it is. Oh, did it? No. Game. Well, while that's settling. Yeah, it's not working. It's not displaying. I don't know why it's not displaying the window. So that should be able to capture the screen, the gameplay. Anyway, hi guys. So let's get back to it. Last time I streamed. I can't concentrate. Last time I streamed, I got up to, I believe it was either 120,000 IL or close to it. But look what I am at right now. 120. Oh, never mind. Let me put on these arena equipment. I don't believe I have the boots. That's next. Let's put on. I mean, not that it matters between these two, the ritualistic as well as Crimson Calamity gear sets, because they're both the same else. Although I will swap to the ritualistic right now because we are not doing arena quite yet. We will be doing ads about to start, so do note. Yeah, we're not doing arena right now, so that's fine. I don't think we are doing RTQs or anything right now because I already did it yesterday. As soon as it reset it yesterday. I just did all the weekly stuff, so that's out of the way. Basically, we're gonna fully focus on getting our IL up. So, what? Necromantic. Oh, necromantic. There we go. Necrotic, not necromantic. Sorry. Runic aura. That's fine. So this, I believe this now should be. What am I missing? Oh, it's the rings. I was like, this is not the highest IL can get. Right, these are not the latest rings. However, these are the highest IL rings that I have currently. That actually doesn't look. I'm missing something still. It should be. I think it's 1-to-1. Not 120. Is it 120? Is that the highest that I could get? I thought it was 1-to-1. Hold on. Is that my weapons? No, these are the latest weapons I have. The highest IL weapons that I have currently. Shirt and pants still the same. I feel like I'm missing something. It should be. I feel like it should be 1-to-1, 300. But I might be mistaken. Hold on. Insignias are okay. Although I had to play around with it because this. You see that, the green bar. Sorry, the green rating. So what I did before, instead of fortitudes, I put instead of guns, I put in fortitudes. But I realized my defense stats were not green; they were white. They were reds before, and then it became green, and then it became white. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. I do believe perhaps it's got something to do with my fortified nature. When I'm in combat, it stacks like 10 times to get increased defense. So That's why it went over. But since I'm not in combat right now, I don't have bugs, I don't think. This should be my kind of like standard out of combat stats. And it looks like my defense is actually there already with the green. However, once we are in combat, it is definitely gonna go up. So we'll make a note of that for when we are in combat. So once we are in combat, I might have to play around with these and changing these into kind of like guns, for example. So if I was to let me get rid of this illuminated guns, right? If I was to do that, for example, it didn't really affect the defense there. 103.2. 103.2. That's weird. 0.3. It's a difference of 0.1%, and now it's gone down again. 2103.2. 131,286. 131,286. So, sorry, hold on. 130. Okay, so there's very minimal effect, which makes me think whether or not I should actually swap to guns instead of fortitudes. So the reason, excuse me, am I live? Yeah, I am. So the reason why I swap between guns and fortitudes instead of anything else, although I still need some like critical avoidance, deflect severity, for example, especially awareness could do with a little bit of help too. Not sure if there are insignias out there that does awareness defense. I think there are. It's just that I don't want to invest time into kind of like upgrading those yet when I still don't have a full set of gears, like the latest like celestial gears and all that. Because the way I'm doing this for my journey to do max IL is to work backwards from having the latest gears first, and then tweaking it with kind of like my insignias and my buffs and my I want to say my boons, etc. Because if I have too much of one stat, then I can play around with it backwards, right? I don't want to build up, like currently I have my epics right now, which is like the arena gears, mostly anyway. I'm still working on the boots, as you can see here. I'm still rocking the Prismatech boots. So from what you call that, the space zone, whatever it's called. So I need to do that, right? We're gonna get back to this. But for right now, I'm just holding on to these mythic insignias, and then once kind of like I got the celestial gears, then I can work backwards towards maybe getting rid of these single stat enchantments, and swapping it for triple stat enchantments. But not for right now. For right now, it seems like what I have currently with the garnets and the citrines, and I think that I do have two triple stat enchantments here somewhere. I think Mother of Pearl is one of them, yes. This one as well, which is the bismuth in my defensive slots. Not quite sure what the stats are. I need my phone to actually see what the triple stats are for those two. But anyway, yeah, so instead I've already started to exchange my single stats enchantments into triple stat enchantments, and hopefully once I got all celestial equipment, which is kind of difficult because I can't even do, well, I did a SOD, Advanced Shackles of Divinity, yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. I did get a gloves, which is this one, which is on my DPS loadout. It's not a tank equipment. It is a DPS gear because it's got DPS stats. Although I could put it on my tank build just to kind of get the higher IL. But actually, I think this is the same IL as my the arena. What is it? I need my phone to actually look at it, but I believe it is the same. That's why I didn't really bother to swap it for the arena one. Anyway, so if you didn't know, this is the latest mods 31. Well, actually at mod 31, but now we're at 31.5, right? Um, I noticed that these gear sets, not only is it applicable to all classes, right? Like we all know that, that's common sense. Is that this is not healer road, this is not DPS road, this is not DPS tank gear. They're all a mix and match. So I noticed that this row has a bunch of DPS, healer, and tank gears. The gloves, the chest piece also has, all four of these like rows, columns, right? They're all a mix and match of tank, DPS, and healer. So it's really like, what is this? So I believe I already did like a went through them, right? I went through them. I kind of want to do a preview scene. Can I see? No, I had to right click on something like this, for example. Where did my... Oh. Hold on. Preview, for example. So, I believe I did... Oh no. Oh no, it cleared all of it. Oh well, never mind. I basically went through all of the boots, basically all of these gears, and found that it's like, this is the boots for tank, this is the gloves for tank, this is the chest piece for tank, this is like the headset, the helmet set for tank. It's all a mix. It's not like a single row where all the gears is specifically for tanks, DPS, and healer. So is this bind on pickup? No, you know what? The reason why, I think it is bind on pickup. That's why it's not being sold. Yeah, binds on pickup character. Wow, binds on pickup character. That means I can't even pass it to my other classes if I got one that's not specific for me. No wonder people haven't really fully celestial up. Like they don't have full celestial gears yet. So I believe the rings is either from Teen Bro or from Master Shackles of Divinity. Again, not quite sure. Same with the shirt and pants. Basically, all I'm trying to say is I got a long way to go before I can get max ILs. It probably hits mod 32 before I can even like I'll abandon the idea of getting the Celestial from mod 31 and just get the gears from mod 32. But we're gonna try. Anyway, so a lot of talking. Today, is this? Yeah. So today, these are, I think there's 3 that I need to do. Let me just show you what I have so far in terms of the battle passes. I've already completed tier 1. Tier 2 is a work in progress. However, I noticed that the zone mechanic pip does not appear. It's still broken. But it's okay. We still have until the 30th. It's already the 22nd. So we got about 8 days, I want to say 5 days. I think it's here in the banner. How many days left till the Dead to Rights is over? 7th, 30th. Usually it'll tell you the date, like how many days. Oh, it's because of my chat. My chat's blocking it. It is 7 days. Yeah, 8 days. So we still got 7 to 8 days, which is still fine. I feel like there's like, I don't know, some sort of dust or something. Oh, speaking of which, we need to change this. So last time I streamed it was 120 and 63. So now it's 120, 469. 469. 120, 469. Hold on, let me change that. Yeah, here we go. Item level 469. There we go. So that's the current IL as of today, as of right now. So these are the three things that I need to do. One, get boots from the arena, right? So let's just pop over to the vendor here, this side. I've already done the dailies for today, I believe. I did a 15 round run yesterday. Last night, I mean. So it was yesterday. This one, yeah. So, and I've got 562 of the arena currency. These are the boots that I'm looking for, I believe. It's usually the DPS one is at the top. The bottom one is the tank one. So this is the boots that I need. So thankfully, arena, you know, Slaughterhouse Arena mod 31.5 came out, because these are basically as good as the epic. Was it epic or is it legendary? I think it's legendary versions of mod 31's gear sets. Combat advantage. So this is awareness, critical avoidance, combat advantage, awareness and deflect severity by 7%. So it's still better than my prismatic boots, but I still need less than 500 of the arena tokens, whatever, which I don't know quite yet how many rounds I'd need. And there is a cap, daily cap, though I haven't hit the daily cap before. I think when I was farming for these gear sets, I actually ended up getting 2 of the gear sets in one day. So that's roughly around, but then I had tokens from previous days. So I would say, I think it's about 1,000 tokens per day limit. You could, of course, go to VIP, and I feel like it's under what campaign? PAX? Is it under PAX? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, this one. You can actually buy it using Zen, although if you can get it for free, and you know me, I would always go for the free. Like, it needs a certain amount of effort, but if you can just like look for parties, looking for groups, it's actually quite easy. And next thing I want to talk about, so we'll go back to that in a second. These weapon sets, by the way, these are new. I did not have this last time I streamed, I believe. So how you can get those, you can just go to this NPC here, and you can oh wait, is it this NPC? Yeah, it is this NPC. You can actually purchase your weapon sets, and I believe I can even buy it for my other classes. It will be bind to account. Let me double check, guys, because I can't see. I need my phone here. These are bind on pickup to account, so I can in fact pass it on to my other classes. I could go around just getting these blood marks, or whatever you call it, from the named encounters. They call it the named encounters, so I assumed it was heroic encounters. It is not the case. You do not get these tokens to purchase the weapon sets from heroic encounters. You get them from killing all of these named encounters. Hold on, let me just I think that's fine. What about companion wise? I might swap to Wrath Modar. I believe last time I streamed I did purchase Wrath Modar from the battle pass, so that's nothing new. However, I regressed. Although regress sounds like a bad thing, it's not actually that bad. I used my Illustrace rings in order to get a temporary shield, although obviously Wrath Modar doesn't have them. I believe I have innate ability to put on shields on myself. So let's just see how that goes. I might have to swap to either Eric or Eric the Cavalier, I think his name was, companion, or to a Roth, or to, I don't know if there's any other shield producing companions other than those two that I can't think of at the top of my head right now. So we're going to this one. This is one. This is a named encounter, apparently. We're just gonna go ahead and kill this dude. This displacer beast. I got knocked out of my feet. I don't know what it is. I feel like previously, when I was, I'm using Wrath Modar currently, right? So Wrath Modar, although I don't believe it's in his description of abilities, he's got a disrupt ability, or canceling ability. There we go. So I should have in my logs now, drops. You received this one. You received 5 Thayan blood marks, right? So dotted around the map, and if you Google it or go to YouTube, search for kind of like these named mobs. There's one where we are currently here. There's one here. I believe there's like one here. Top of my head, by the way, there is, I believe, one here. There's one in the pit here. We could go there in a second. I believe there's one here. There's another here somewhere. This the Thayan, or maybe here. Where else? I'm trying to remember top of my head. The war encampment. There's one here. We might go there later. There's one here with the summoning. This is the only one that has 10 Thayan blood marks, but I don't recommend it because by the time you finish this one, you could probably do 2 at least. There's one here. I believe there's another one at the pit here. And then I'm not sure if there's one here. There is the demon chicken thing at the foot of the statue, which none of the other content creators has actually mentioned that it's actually a Thayan blood mark. But I suppose it's kind of annoying if you're trying to get. I don't think there is actually a journal entry for killing all of the named encounters. And then I think that's it. Top of my head, there's like 10, 11 if you include the chicken. We will pop by to the others. I kinda... Do I want to do that? I don't really need the Thayan blood marks right now. But you know what? Let's just do a brief one, I suppose. Let's just Geronimo down this way. Geronimo! Break your legs. If it hasn't been killed, there should be one here. Am I gonna go through all of them? Might as well, since I've already started talking about it. Here's one. So you can solo these, I'd say. I mean, well, obviously for me, I'm not 120 IL on this DPS build, but with even just this 110 IL, I don't really need help. I could probably solo this. No, most likely 100% I can solo this. However, if you have friends or people who are collecting these Thayan blood marks as well, you could just team up with them, and then you could probably do this like much faster than I did. I seriously, before I had these weapon sets, this is what I did. I just went around the whole map. I did my arena, I did my RTQs, I did everything else already, my weeklies, whatever. And then I went around spending, I think, a full day just getting the weapon sets. 6 hours, 8 hours, something like this. It is possible. It does take a bit of time, however, so... oh, I missed the mound. I think, yeah, let's go there. Just to show where it is. Again, guys, if you just Google this, you go on YouTube, you should probably, you could probably get the map. I do have a map that I got from another content creator, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna show it on the stream, but you can go ahead and do that. Am I even going the right way? These does not look like my... I'm gonna get my dunked on, aren't I? Yep. I'm gonna die here. I think I'm gonna die here if I don't kill these things. So I'm about to do that now. It's a bit of... I think I went the wrong way. This is not the place where the named mob is. Unfortunately, Rathmodar is not AoE. I think he's more single target, but he is quite good in terms of DPS. I did notice when I was doing killing the mobs, the named mobs, that he has that laser thing that he does, the kind of like Control Wizard's laser thing. Oh no. I didn't realize I walked into a mob here. So he does this laser thing. I can't remember what it's called. I don't really play a controlled wizard. But it actually does a lot of damage. It's either that power or a different power, but one of his... Oh. I think we're at the right-ish place. Oh no, it's the other side. It's next door, isn't it? How do I... This way. Excuse me. Yeah, here are the mounds, I believe. This area. So, at the bottom section... this one. This is one. So, let's go ahead and kill him. So, there is Thayan blood mark. Most of the mobs... I don't know why my nose suddenly became congested. I need something like tea. Or like steam to unclog it. Anyway, as I was saying, I might want to put on second wind here. I'm getting surrounded. I'm basically hoping on my mount and artifact power to kill these things, because I don't have a lot of DPS, to be honest. It's more of a battle of attrition, basically. I just survived long enough that the mount powers and artifact powers is away from cooldown, and then just stab those. I'm getting assaulted. I'm dying. Hold on. All these mobs. There we go. Artifacts up. So I'm just using this. I like this healing parchment artifact because it lasts for a very long time, and I believe it's at its max. Well, I mean, it comes at max. 7.5% increased defense and increased damage. Yeah, you see that laser? That's the one. I think that takes a whole bunch of HP from the target. Anyway, we've already done this one, so let's go back downstairs to this area. I'm not quite sure how to get there from here. I am on my mount, dude. So we have to go through the spiders again, unfortunately, I think. Anybody doing these HEs? So if you are having to do HEs, by the way, if there is not a train going on at the moment currently when you logged in and play, you can just start your own. That's my recommendation. It's like go to looking for group chat and say, oh, is anybody doing any trains? It'll be like click 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 cricket noises. So I tell you, there are people who are there in the zone who would actually very much like to do a HE. However, they're too lazy, like myself, to actually seek assistance. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I don't think it's here. It's somewhere around here. This is all top of my head, by the way, guys. I don't... Is it upstairs? Is that why I didn't see it? I think it is upstairs. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Apparently, you don't have to hold the spacebar for that. Oh, you might have to. That's weird. Last time I just pressed the spacebar, I shot up like a rocket. But now I have to hold the spacebar, so I'm not quite sure if that's the case. It's over here. I'm just following the sparkly lines here because I don't really remember. Oh, yeah, so it's gone. So there used to be a Zilkir here. It's dead now, it looks like. This guy's waiting. Is it over here? I think this one is downstairs now. You know, I might be dreaming this, but I thought there was a name mob here as well. I feel like I remembered seeing it, but... Oh, it's downstairs. I was like, this is not the right place. How do I get downstairs? Do I go back to where I went up? Or this? Oh, can I just jump down? I could, but I might die. I died it? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I was not supposed to go down that way. I think that was not part of the map. I could use an injury kit, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Let's just wait here for a while. So I feel like the Zolkir's here, and then there's the chicken. I'm not quite sure how to get there. Because you know some of the missions in the daily quest, not the daily quest, not a repeatable quest. I don't think a story quest told you to go to the statue at least twice. I think during this whole campaign. So you might have bumped into it, if albeit like accidentally. Let's go downstairs. It's telling me, oh god, that's really far. In the opposite direction as well. Let's just use those kind of like jump down or jump up kind of like tubes or hollows, I suppose, to go downstairs. Ooh, can I use that to go downstairs? I might be able to. What is this? It's HE. Whoops. I think I went past it. Like this one, yeah, here. And then once I show you guys all of the locations that I can remember, I think the Thayan one is next, somewhere around here somewhere. I wanna go up north-ish. This looks familiar. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. The Zolkir. So this particular named mob used to produce at least 15 blood marks. However, they fixed that. It's basically, so he does the illusions, and each of the illusions actually is counted as a named encounter. So when that was still a thing, I should have farmed for the Thayan blood marks, but I didn't. Like, you see these illusions? Yeah, these ones used to produce Thayan blood marks as well. However, they do not anymore. I don't know when they fixed that. I'm assuming during the maintenance or patch or something, they fixed that. So that was quite unfortunate because most, if not all, no, all except one mob produces 5 Thayan blood marks. Right, we need to get our bearings here. I think we go to the pit. I think it's here. Oh no, we should go to the orc encampment. I feel like maybe, uh-oh, I'm being salted. We could go to the chicken. Thing is, I don't quite remember how to go to the chicken. And during the rotations that I do for farming for the blood marks, I don't go to the chickens anyway. So, if you want to be a completionist, not that there is a collection or journal entry for it anyway, so, or maybe it's not considered as a named encounter or named mob, I suppose. It might be that. It might be that. They might be right. I don't know. I feel like the chicken is actually a named mob. But anyway, go to the orc encampment. So I believe the chicken is like somewhere here where the statue is. Can you see the statue from here? I think it's like there, up there somewhere. But we're not gonna do that right now. I'm too lazy. This is kind of like overtime anyway. I wasn't gonna talk about these particular named mobs, but since I did mention it, I might as well. Is it this way? Where am I going again? Orc encounters, right. So this is what I do. I jump between these two lanterns or cisterns, whatever they're called. Is it called cisterns? Sorry. Is that it? Why is it standing there? It usually stands here in front of the cave entrance, whatever. But for some reason it got aggroed and it was standing over there. Not quite sure why. Oh yeah, so the thing about Rathmodar as well is because he's got a healing ability and it stacks, and it also increases your defense. So as ABPS, that's actually really good for me to have increased defense. There we go. And you gotta be careful when you're going to this orc encampment, because even with my high IL, I got dunked on by these guys. They absolutely tore me to shreds. If I don't manage them well enough, let's go pop down here, this pit. So there's like two mobs inside of pits on this map. This being the second one. We already did the other one from the other side, left side, or the east. Sorry, west side. West side. This is the east side. Usually I go single target for these because they don't really produce mobs. However, I do have the enduring, or is it illustrates? Sorry, illustrates grace. So whenever I do an AOE attack on a single target, it increases the damage. That's why you know, instead of having to wait for cooldown between the two loadouts, you know, single target, multiple targets, AOE targets, whatever, I could just stick to AOE build and just continue hitting those single targets and still do substantial amount of damage. You know, sometimes when you're on cooldown, you'd have to wait for either it to go on cooldown, out of cooldown, which probably takes you maybe half a minute. So I can't really be bothered. And if you swap your loadouts, not loadouts, your powers. Right now, here's another one in between these two cages. If you swap your loadout, especially if you just use the artifact, it is a 1 minute cooldown. So you have to wait sometimes for the artifacts or mod power to be off of cooldown before you can swap. So just staying to kind of like AOE and still dishing good damage to a single target at AOE build actually will save you time. That's done. And the last one, I know I must have missed quite a few, but the most important ones is the ones that I've shown you so far. You just move all the way down to the bottom right corner here, southeast corner of the map, and there will be a platform right here with these Zulkirs, Thayans, kind of like channeling power into this pit, sacrificial pit. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, you can walk here. It's fine. It's not a bottomless hole as we might think. It's actually quite safe. Earlier, like I wasn't gonna. I tested it because I was wondering if I could actually fall down here and maybe get an achievement or something. But yeah, you don't actually fall down, so it's okay. It is safe. It is safe. So kill these guys. It's taking quite a bit of time because I don't know. It's probably because I'm not using. You know what? Let's use my artifact and my power. Why not? Hopefully we don't get assaulted by assassins because this is not that video. We're not gonna really talk about assassins, I don't think. I actually need to move my chat window, don't I? It's actually like too big. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Where's the game? When I say too big, it's actually too up. It's too high that it's actually blocking like this, the notifications. That's why I moved it. Excuse me. Now I'm having, not only have I got a congested like nasal pathway from my nose to my throat, now I'm sniveling. Alright. Lever. Might as well buff up and get into max Seath so that I can do a lot more damage. My artifact should be down from cooldown in a sec. There we go. Use all my powers. Cool. Oh shoot. Oh well. I got choked. I was gonna follow up with an Earthshaker, but he stunned me, so it's okay. Stay lovey. And again, you can do this solo, guys. If you have guildmates or another person in the zone doing the same thing, you could also kind of like party up, but I tend not to do that. And for some weird reason, this particular mob gives you 10, right? It's the only one. So if you're doing this solo, grinding for the Thayan blood marks solo, I don't recommend it. It actually slows you down. In fact, by the time I come back to the previous mob, because it took me so long for me to finish that one, I have a sinking feeling he's already respawned if nobody killed it already. So there we go. See, it took me so long to kill that particular mob, right? Or a series of you know, killing the Zilkir, activating the runes, whatever, releasing the prisoners, and then actually waiting for the mob to appear. It actually respawned, and ooh, oh no, he's looking for an Aeson group. So here is how I did collecting the Thayan blood marks in order to get these weapon sets, right? Kill this mob. This you may have your own way of doing things of these Thayan blood marks. I have about, I believe, 300 blood marks extra now. I need to collect at least 900 for the artifacts, plus the kind of like I'll show you guys in a second once the dude is dead. So the cooldown between these mobs is about 2 minutes, I believe. Although this particular mob here, the one inside the pit, takes slightly longer for some reason. Hopefully me doing the Geronimo jump just now does not reset my assassins. You know what, my health is pretty low, so I might as well. Did it reset my jewel for the assassins? I hope not. That would have been silly. It takes so freakishly long for you to kind of like get enough kills in order for the assassins to be sent to kind of like assassinate you. I do not understand like how that works. Like, I think it's more quantity over quality. Basically, it doesn't matter, right, which kind of mobs that you kill. Oh no. I don't know, it looks a bit dimmer than it was before. I may have to play back the video, watch it again, my stream, and see if that jewel actually went black or gray. Anyway, that's the second mob. I'm basically just showing you the path that I do in order to complete this the Thayan blood marks grind. And basically, by the time that I completed the circuit, the first mob that I killed would have respawned. This particular mob, this one, his respawn speed is quite fast. It's less than 2 minutes, I feel, but slightly less, like maybe 1 minute and like 50 seconds or something like this. Because if I was to do the circuit, basically the orc, the pit, and the one just now, the cages, this one would have respawned already. Whereas the other two, especially the one in the pit, it still hasn't spawned yet. I don't know what it is. It's really weird. I feel like all the mobs should have the same kind of like reset timer, respawn timer. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So basically, once I do these three, I could either go back to the cage, because the one in the pit definitely has not respawned. Sorry, I forgot my chat. Definitely has not respawned. So what I tend to do is I either A, go to the cages back, and by the time I get there, he should have respawned. Or B, go to this other pit, and then kill this other mob, right, from the other pit, right? Because that will give you a few seconds, I want to say, or minutes, depending on how fast you can kill this thing. So, but for sure, once you kill this one, if you go back to, say, the orc encampment, perhaps it might have respawned. Because like I said, it's a respawn time. Respawn time is pretty fast for some reason. Not quite sure why. We can test that theory in a second. Yeah, that died as faster than I expected it to. So, this may not work. The orc encampment one may not have respawn, but for sure the one at the cages has already spawned back. Especially since you have to activate the kind of like gates in Porculus and all these stuff. I feel like if you're gonna have people inside, you can get somebody to kind of just like become the concierge, opening the door for you. Like all his job or her job is basically to press F at the kind of like interactable Porculus to open it for you. That's so that you can just walk past and stopping. But unfortunately, I don't know if the party members also get Thayan blood marks when you kill a mob, a named mod. I don't believe so. But let's just test this. By the way, this is how I do it to get into the Ark encampment, to get as little mobs as possible. You know, if I stay here for a few seconds, I believe he is gonna spawn. Shall I wait? No, it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I killed that mob in the pit too fast. Faster than I expected. But for sure, the pit one should have appeared by now. So it's up to you how you want to do this. You see, I was 99% sure that this mob was gonna spawn. You can go to the cage, skip the pit, go to the cage, because you're gonna drop down here anyway, regardless. Unless of course you go to the pit first, then you go to the cages, then you can skip this pit one. But basically that's the cycle, guys. You skip the sacrificial kind of like corner at the southeast, because that takes too long. I suppose if you got into a highly contested instance where somebody else who refuses to party up with you, who refuses to kind of like wait for you to kind of like before killing the mob, you kind of go to the Zolkir's sacrificial thing just to reset everything, because it just takes so long for you to actually do that particular mob encounter that you might as well it resets everything, right? It just takes so long if you're gonna solo. I don't know, for me it takes a very long time. Not so much because of killing the mobs, but that is a contributing factor. However, it's just that interacting to it, like with the 4 runes and then waiting for the mob to appear, you know, that you can't make it go faster, unfortunately. So you know, if I get a bit bored, then yeah, I'll probably do that, and we're back to square one again. Or I suppose since we did skip the orc encampment, we can go to the encampment after this, and then basically it repeats itself. If you don't see a mob because somebody killed it previously before you, then you can go to the next one. At least by the time you come back from killing the other mobs, you would have respawned. So I got 2 choices. Either I go to the orc encampment up ahead, or I go left to the Zilkir's kind of like sacrificial. The pit now is still on cooldown, because like I said, its respawn time is very, very long. So we're gonna go to the arc encampment, and then that's it. Basically repeat the whole process. Now if for some reason the orc here is not here, it is. If for some reason the orc was not here, then I'll go to the pit. So basically just continue on to the next target. So I cycle between these 4 or 5 targets in the map. It's not too bad. What I really hate about doing this grind is the fact that you have to travel. The logistics. Going from A to Z, it just takes time. And I don't know, because I haven't tested this with other people, I don't know if they were to kill their mobs. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you set up a party of say 4 or 5 people and setting them up at all these spots that I mentioned, the cages, the pit, the other pit, the orc encampment, the Zulkir sacrificial altars, whatever. If you have one person at each point and basically just stand there waiting for the mob to spawn for every 2 minutes, will you or will the other person get a Thayan blood mark? I do not know. I haven't tested this with another person, but you guys tell me. If you're watching this on YouTube, you tell me if that's the case. Oh, I've already maxed out. I might as well collect it. Right, let's get out of here because they have a tendency to spawn, and the orcs are actually no joke. Like a 1 or 2 groups is fine, but if we're talking about like a whole mob, just expect KO'd. Right, so that's the thing, blood marks. If you are a new player to Neverwinter, or if you just want an upgrade from the previous mod, I would highly recommend you get these weapon sets, because it is a definitely big boost compared to my Durgers, which is the Masterworks, which I used to use for multiplayer content, right? 10-man trials or even 5-man dungeons. However, the IL is so low comparatively, right, that it actually behooves me to actually use the latest weapon sets. Now, an upgrade to that would obviously be these, but not anytime soon. I don't think I'm gonna do ASOD or MSOD anytime soon. So, and there's no craftable weapon sets at the moment in mod 31.5 that I know of, that you can use to replace like previous mods weapon sets at the moment. Mod 31.5 gave you Slaughterhouse Arena. I don't believe Slaughterhouse Arena has a weapon sets. Did I just say that wrong? I don't believe Slaughterhouse Arena has weapon sets in them. Unfortunately, I do not have VIP, so I cannot use my VIP signpost. There's the Teen Bro. I've already done the weekly. For the weekly, by the way, as a tip, you don't actually have to have a cube. You just participate in a group's kind of like fight with this Teen Bro, and you will be rewarded for the weekly already. So I actually wanted to do that last time. I did it yesterday with this Teen Bro hunt. We had 5 people. We weren't doing a lot of DPS, but then when we figured out that when you use the artifact call and also the mod call at the same time, then we did substantial amount of damage. Who would have thunk, right? So we did manage to do it within the 3 minutes. The most important thing is not to die. Whoever used the cube, don't die, because otherwise it'll render the cube useless, and then you'll have to pop another one, which highly don't recommend because it just takes too long for you to kind of like grind for the Shadowfell cube. You could buy it, but again, it's using the weekly currency, of which you need 40, and you only get 100 weekly currency per week, so it's not recommended to do that unless of course you're like, you know, you've already got everything from the weekly currency. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to my tank build. Now, I do want to farm arena right now for another 500 coins in order to be able to purchase the last boots. Well, I don't want to say last boots because I do have my DPS loadout to work towards as well. Right, this is basically the same as the arena ones, so I'll still hang on to this. I don't really care for replacing it, but I could replace it for completion's sakes, I suppose. Weapon sets is the latest one. I don't believe, yeah, this one is like even previous mod, so I will replace my head. Well, actually, it's the boots and the chest that has the most currency, 1,000 to 1,200, right? I would probably most likely get the chest piece first, and then the boots second. Gloves I can skip, and then get the helmet, or get the gloves last, right? For my DPS loadout. But for first, I need to work on my tank loadout, right? And the reason why I'm doing this is the long way. This is the long way to get your item level to the max. You could probably run an MSOD or carry through an MSOD and get the equipment, even if you don't have the keys from the Teen Bro, right? Even if you or even if you do have legendary dragon keys, it gives you a more chance to get the Celestials. However, I feel like the drop rate is pretty bad. So once you kill the boss, I don't know if it drops the weapon sets or even the gears for you, but you have to greed for it, right? Need or greed, depending, because all of the classes can use it. Even Tiffany Orcriel was saying that she needed to need greed for with a rogue for the tank or something, tank gear. So that was unfortunate. There are two chests, one with the key and one without the key. But the drop rate is so abysmal in those two chests, even if you had a key for the other chest. So I think it's like a really big grind to get the Celestials or Master Shackles of Divinity gears, like these ones. It's gonna be a slog through the mud, as it were. Even with the rings, again, I'm not sure if this is from MSOD or not. I feel like it's from Teen Bro. The shirt and pants as well. Companion gears is from Teen Bro. You could buy it from the auction house, but you know me. If you don't know me, I don't buy anything if I can get it for free. Especially, I feel like there's gonna be like millions of AD worth of rings out there. And I feel like my AD is meant for something else. I would like to get a Lysera. I don't know if that's how you actually spell her name. Lysera, Lys. Yeah. I would like to get one of these. Ooh, there's only a few left. I was thinking of grinding my AD. But it's gonna take me about a month to get a month to get 3 million AD. I did spend 250,000 AD on this rugged salad because unfortunately I threw mine away last time, so I had to buy it again. And basically I just spent about 500,000 AD in total buying those salads that I had previously. Sorry, saliva. No, I don't want to do demon web pits. Right. Focus. We are trying to get the boots. But before that, to get the boots, this is the loadout. I need to refine this. Yesterday I did a 15 round arena before I got dunked on. So I need to increase this battle tempered because my build currently for arena is shield, using temporary shield. So I will use illustrates for this. Enduring and grace. Oh, sorry, tenacity and grace. Let me check. Enduring. Oh, so this is the right one. Range attack. No. I don't use that. I use the Dark Lake Ward Ring for the aggro. So basically when I'm running around the arena like a headless chicken, I'm gaining threat, accumulating threat, and getting the targets to hit me instead of my DPSers and healer. What else, guys? This one is when I pop a daily, it's returning 50% of the damage. However, Chitter's Fang might be better because it only returns 5% of your HP, but it happens faster than this salad. So I don't know. It's a really toss up. I want to say I generate a lot of action points as a fighter because it's an innate kind of like ability, I want to say. So popping this every minute is actually quite okay, I would say. I think the cooldown is 90 seconds. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Inside the arena, you'll basically be able to pop your daily quite a bit. And I like to use Roth over, say, Eric. I didn't spell that correctly. R-O-T-H. I like to use this Roth because his ability is to give me temporary shield as well as lowering the DPS of my targets. I'm assuming the bosses and the elites and the mobs inside the arena gets reduced using this. I could go for something like Fear or the Swift Lion and kind of like hope that my healer has a shield, but I don't really hope on that. So there's the other one. Eric is another one. Eric the Cavalier, I believe his name is. Yeah, he also has a shield. ability to everybody in the party, right? However, it's only 5% of your health, so I prefer Roth overall. He does the same thing. Basically, I spelled it incorrectly again. He basically does the same thing with the added reduction of DPS on the mobs. So that's why I run him during my arenas. So when I'm running around like a headless chicken, also I swap to my Crimson Oath set. This also, excuse me, whew. This also gives me temporary shield whenever I pop the artifact, and because I have the set, it's actually increased the duration. So this is basically my arena loadout for right now. I would replace the boots, but I haven't gotten that one yet. I believe there are other kind of like abilities that I can do to get like temporary shields and even like powers. Oh, actually, yeah, this one. Swift Lion or Oriole. Swift. Oriole Armament. Gives you temporary shield as well. Runic Aura, again, just to get defense for my tunes. Anyway, so I need to get the boots from the arena. I need 500 more tokens. I could do that right now. However, I am aiming to get 200 rounds to get the free foot illusion, whatever you call it. But before that, I feel like I need to upgrade this mythic battle tempered artifact, whatever, not artifact, enchantment, to Celestial. But before I can do that, I need 2 more glyphs of potency. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna do. I do believe the reset happened, so that I did pick up a couple of Sabella weeklies. So we're gonna do that for right now before we attempt the arena. Let me get rid of the map. Waypoint. Icewind doing what? Hero encounters. That's not too bad. I actually enjoyed that one. Complete Shult quests. Shult quests. We might actually do that first, guys. I'm trying to think because the thing about Shult quests is that it resets every hour. The repeatable, interactable NPC quests are an hourly thing. Let me just show you guys what I mean. It's about 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes for the next reset, the top of the hour. So what I'm doing basically, because I don't have VIP, not that I don't have money, I just don't want to spend money on the game. I've already spent $30 US dollars on the game this month, so I basically splurge. However, we'll see how this goes. Because if you look at the, I kind of want to go to Shult first before I show this. Shult. Let's go to this one. In fact, I probably should have gone to the city first. What's this? Why? Why did the title double up? Okay, it doesn't matter. As it's running. Excuse me. So, what was I saying? Quests here reset every minute. No, sorry, not every minute, every hour. So let's see if we find a little lost child here. She's not popped, or she's already picked up by somebody. In fact, actually, now that I think about it, I do have a quest. The kind of like, what do you call those? This one. The lick thingamajigs. Notes. These ones. This one's lick lores. Bundle of lick lores. Lick lores, you can get it from the Yuan-Tis. Every hour, that's what I was lamenting about earlier. But for, oh no, not this one. Icendale Shult. So I need 5 of these. This is, oh, sorry. This is 1. Right? 1 out of 5. So I'm thinking, do I have more? Oh, I thought this was the encampment. It's over here. Let me just double check with this dude over here. I don't remember his name. It doesn't look like I do have this quest. You could do the repeatable quest if you want to. I guess, I suppose it would help to get it complete faster. But I like the ones that you can interact and interactable PCs like the Ghost Girl, and also getting the lick lures and the other item they can get from the mobs here. Seems like the whatever you call these things. Ah, there we go. That didn't take very long. That's 1. These appear and resets every hour. But there's some more Amuan things. I think that's, oh, that's 1 done. You can also interact with the map to get those drops for the oh god, do not aggro. Run! I can't kill it. I can't be bothered. It's a waste of time. Let's kill these Titans. Hopefully the T-Rex doesn't get like aggro to me. Oh yeah, so I mentioned this in a previous stream, but somebody in my alliance wanted to get those lures, like the ones that I just picked up. I think the mage helmet, right? This one. Lures from Omu and Schult, and then he ignored me. So yeah, c'est la vie, right? I can't force people to unblock me if they don't want to. If they don't want to talk to me, if they don't want to hear what I have to say, by all means, there's no skin off my nose. Here's another one. If I had my VIP, I would have put it in my shared bank at the moment. I'll hold on to it for right now. Do I have the Lich lore already? Is that why it hasn't popped yet? We got quite lucky with the Yuan-Tis just now. I just killed the first mob that I saw, and I got the item already. You got 2 helmets. This is basically my path. This is where I go in order to try and collect these interactables. I still got maybe 20 minutes or so before the reset. So if you're still in this kind of like area, guys, if you're still new and you kind of want to get this, I don't know, for whatever reason, either for the Sibelius quest, or I don't know if there's a quest line in the story that you actually have to do this, like you have to kill the a certain number of mobs or something. But if you're having to kill the Zolkirs, you might as well do that quest. There is another extra interactable quest, something to do with a map. Like I think it's like around here somewhere, around the Yuan-Tis. So it's around here, I believe. Oh, or is it over here? There's like a dead explorer, and he's like reaching out or there's a map right in front of him. That's not the one. No. He's reaching out for it. If you interact with that map, you can actually gift it. Not gift it, but you can pass it on to one of the NPCs. And yeah, that's also a quest, but it only happens once, I believe. You can't. It's not repeatable. So we've already killed all of the Zolkirs here, the Thayans, and it doesn't seem like we've already gotten it. So we're gonna go downstairs. And back in the day when you can change instances, you know, if I've already cleared all of these Zolkirs on the map, I'm not gonna wait for it to respawn. I'm actually gonna go to a different instance and kill the mobs over there. But basically doing the same cycle. Oh. I was wondering where's the other mobs. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. He didn't drop any. He didn't drop any lures! How rude. But I want to say, is that it? Yeah, this is Explorer. There you go. I was about to say, even before I end up kind of like completing the circuit. Oh, so let me just show you. Go around here, kill the one in the center, right? I'll just kill this one. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's actually the other ability that Rathmodar does that insta kills things, I want to say. Although I have to say this is like an old mod, so maybe the DPS from Wrath is just too much. So yeah, go in the circle. That's basically, this is it. There's no more. If you go up there, I think it's spiders. In fact, I might want to kill those for the cheater's fangs. So like I said, kill all the mobs here, kill the ones in the center, go in here, and then pop out. That's basically the whole circuit of the Zulkirs and Thayans in this map of Omu. But I want to say, even before you complete the circuit like I did just now, you will get the Lich lore, even before. So, oh no, there's more here. It respawn. There we go. I do want to grab this for the HE. So the Trickster Talismans, if you didn't know, there's like, I want to say 6 of these, like, I can't show it to you. Maybe in the sky, if I look up there. These things. If you go underground, there's like altars that you can give the talismans to. And if you lit up all 6, I believe it's 6. If you lit up all, or light up, shall I say, present tense. If you light up all of the those altars at the same time, a BHE called Azarax something will pop up. There's another one. And if you're needing to do weeklies, you just do those. Instead of waiting for it to pop, you can just do those altars. Just ask in zone what have yous. It's pretty quick, I want to say. Oh, I need to talk to her because I did actually do her quest here. I could give the Lich Lord to her as well. However, I'm trying to get the boots from Makos for fashion. For fashion. I actually do think I've already got... Oh, what is this? Defensive action. This actually might be a BP of
Bloodless Parade F's peak. Cheap followers on streambo.com. Remove the space at QW7EID1.
What is it? What is it with bots and Neverwinter streamers? What is the correlation between bots and... is it all streams? Accuracy defense, daily defiance. When you use the daily power, gain -3 incoming damage for 5 seconds. Unfortunately for PvP, you don't start with your daily powers. So I don't think that's a good idea to do that. Let me get rid of this bot. How do I do this? Mod actions. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Is there another way? I don't wanna... I kinda wanna report this dude. How do I do that? Is it this one? Manage suspicious user. Oh, there we go. Is it this one? No. Report, there we go. You know, unfortunately, I don't know if this is a bot or not, to be honest. Can I get rid of that? Like, how do I get rid of that? There we go. Next. Tell us more. A bot. Oh, bit. Bot. B-O. Where's the O button? Bot. There we go. What is this? I already blocked this user. Not only did I ban him, I blocked him as well. So triple threat. Right. Yeah, unfortunately for PvP, you don't get your dailies straight away. You need to fight for a while for it to actually pop. Did the ghost girl appear? In fact, there's two places where the ghost girl can appear. Here and next to the temple. Is there any other quest that I've done so far? We can go back here at the top of the hour, guys. No, I don't want to do that. Eh? Oh no, I haven't had it in yet to Medcos. Medcos is my bro. He's my guy. He's my dude. There we go. That's one more done. Don't have quite enough. During boots. I believe I can fly. I believe I've already collected all of these. Like even the mount as well as the gears. However, I don't remember which of them I've already made into transmutes. So, but I'm still quite 8. Is that all? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. It's okay. It's okay. How many quests do we have left to do for this? Protectors, Enclave. I need one more. We could do. No, I don't want to do shrine ones. Why is it? Oh, these ones, the royal caches. That's okay. You know what? In fact, let's see if we can find the ghost girl. She's another interactable quest NPC that we can do quite fast. If we can ignore these guys, she's behind here somewhere usually when she spawns. Here, around here, but she's not here, so that's fine. We're not gonna kill the Yuan-Tis, unfortunately. Like I said, it resets at the top of the hour. I will kill this guy for his loots. Nada? Oh, there. We got dagger. So we've got 4 of these lures so far, just fapping around. Royal cache. Oh, it's over here. Wait a minute, it's not. It's over. It's over at the temple over this side. I feel like there's another quest that we can do, but it escapes me right now. I'm not sure which one I'm referring to at the moment. Let's just go here. I think this is the last of the 3 that we're supposed to do. I must have done the other 2 before. Oh yeah, I mean, we could do the HE, right? The one with the tyrant. Hello? Okay, it's not here. Yeah, there are other sides. So this is the map that I'm referring to. If you go to this, oh, never mind. Hold on. Oh no, he died so fast. So, yes, this is the dude I'm referring to. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know you could interact it multiple times. I thought it was just the one time. That's weird. Did I get something? Templar's Journal. Find the missing pages of this temple and return it to Aura Barbara in the lost city of Omu in Shalt. Okay. So I suppose we could do this one, but I actually don't know where the pages are. So that is a quest, interactable. I don't know what the kind of like refresh time is, whether it's an hourly thing, whether it's a weekly thing. I'm actually thinking that it's gonna be a weekly thing because I remember going to this NPC and it not working. So that's actually quite advantageous that we actually pop and check the NPC. I just don't know what the refresh rate is like. There we go. Eh? That was 3. That was already 3, so why? I'm confused. Oh, it's over here. I don't know why it let me interact with it, and it's not even the right one. It's the one that's over here. I hope. Cross fingers. What's the name of this artist again? Dao? I can't remember his name. And I used to listen to his songs all the time. This is so weird. I have like a blank memory of who this... Post Malone! My god. Thank god. Thank god I remembered. That was gonna make me go crazy if I don't remember the name of the artist. But then again, if you ask me what's the name of the song, that's even worse. Don't ask me, bros. I don't actually know. So that's one done. That's one Sabella quest done. We could just do one more and basically skip because it's not gonna be enough to actually get the 2 marks of potency. However, being a completionist that I am, I will actually do them anyway. And then just maybe I will swap to my my other tunes. Dread Ring. What's this one again? Icewind Dale. We have to do hero encounters? Careconic. So we have to go to Icewind Dale. Oh, we have to go either 10 towns or Brotherhood. I like to go to Brotherhood because it sounds like Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout. Obviously no relation with Neverwinter. Can you imagine that? Neverwinter plus Fallout making collabs. I don't know how that could work. Like, is there like a time slip or they travel to a different universe, whatever?
Arcane brother, can we count on you?
Oh. Wait, that was it, right? I don't think we need to do quests. However, I will pick them up anyway for like next time. Next time we have to do the Sibylla weeklies where I am required to do complete quests here in Icewind Dale. It already be queued up, so all I have to do is just... Oh no, I just completed that quest, didn't I? Oh well, c'est la vie. I didn't actually want to do that. I thought it was accepting the quest, not completing it. That's alright though. there's still quite a few more that we can do. Even the I think I still have queued quests for her. We can pick up this one with the what you call those. I don't want to sell those. Don't want to sell those. Let's get out. The tavern questing, interacting with the what you call those yetis, the baby yeti. So I think this particular weekly that we have to do is heroic encounters. So what I like to do is the demonic encounters, heroic encounters. They're pretty fast. If I can find it. That's the latest one. The current one, not the latest one. I'm thinking let's not use Rav. Let's use some AoE companion like this Colt Walker. He's my best companion for AoE. I do have a gelatinous cube which also does dots. I do have a Phoenix which also does dots. But with Colt Walker, he does cones and AoE. And the AoE slows. So actually there's a toss up between a Minotaur or a Colt Walker for me when it comes to AoE. If I had Flapjack, then I would have gone with Flapjack. However, I do not have him. So that's again, Colt Walker for me is probably the best AoE. Celeste would be another one, especially if I'm doing Red Harvest content, the map, right? Oh, in fact, if I'm soloing this, hold on. There's a trick to this. I actually made a video about this last time. Since all we need to do is oh no, the Cold Walker is killing them. I'm not actively damaging these, but it seems like the Cold Walker has different ideas. It's okay. Basically what I want, can we maybe swap to a different companion? Because I don't actually want to kill these things. So, right. Let's do this. This is the lazy man's way of doing the hero encounter. Let me show you guys in a second. Let me de-aggro first. Get maybe a augment companion. Hello? What? Excuse you. Rude. What's an augment? You know what? Let's use Buttfly. That's an augment, right? I believe it's an augment. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's an augment. I've got other cuter kind of like augments that I could have used, but like the baby polar bear. Let me aggro that. Pull. So this is the lazy man's way of doing this particular hero encounter. This is like time down, right? Let me get rid of the chat. So there's a bar here and there's a timer there, 4 minutes. So what you want to do is just take a seat and just allow yourself to be attacked by these guys, because he's gonna ignore the NPC. Oh, kill you before you attack the NPC, and he doesn't do a lot of damage. Right, even all 4 or 5 of these hitting you, shadow demons hitting you, it's not gonna kill you. And as long as these guys are alive, they're not gonna spawn any of the other mobs. So I'm kind of hoping, crossing my fingers, that nobody comes by and attack. Oh no, I did an AoE. I killed everything. I kind of want to swap to a single target now. Oh, here's one. You know what? He's fine. He's not. I don't think he's gonna kill me. Although, yeah, if you had Shadow Demons only, I think that's still way better, because these guys are not gonna be able to kill you. I don't remember what these guys are called. Flame Atronach, maybe? Oh, almost didn't see that guy. No, don't kill him. It's okay, fine. This is fine. They're gonna spawn more. You know, I'm gonna stay in range so he does that AoE just now. Just gonna excuse me. Just gonna put my head on the swivel. Make sure that none of those gorilla things, whatever they're called, spawn. Oh, that's actually faster than I expected. There we go. Done deal. You know what? There is another NPC that I could. Oh, look at this. She's only epic. That's so sad. That's so sad. This particular NPC, I believe, was one of the first companions that I had when I first started playing this game about 12 years, 13 years ago. Is it 11 years now? Neverwinter? 2013, right? So this is 2025. So that's 12 years. Just about 12 years. So this is one of the first NPCs that I had, I think. Other than, what was it called? Something warrior. In fact, I probably should have gone. I probably should not have gone this companion. Should have gone maybe Colt Walker, so that they can kill. Oh, you know what? I can swap to a Minotaur. Let me swap to a Minotaur. Oh. What's his name? I was thinking Def Leppard. It's not Def Leppard. Leopard? Def Leppard. But I do listen to this dude. I just don't remember his name. David Grohl? But that's his name. What's his band name? Is it David Grohl? Is this also David Grohl? That's the thing, right? When you have a business, and I know quite a bit about business and naming businesses, right? It's all branding. Like, for example, my name, Mahmoud Ishak, right? Or Mahmoud Rushdie. I would consider that as a brand. However, unfortunately, I have too many things on my plate. So when I say Mahmoud Rushdie, it could be my fitness background. It could be my gold trading background. It could be SpartanDee, aka SpartanDee, which is Neverwinter, Twitch streamer, YouTube content creator. So, and even SpartanDee itself is a brand, I want to say. Is who I identify as when I'm talking about gaming or any gaming related like content. Yeah. If I had a VIP, I would have just traveled back to the front and then just walked to the demonic hero encounter. But I just realized something. Is this actually? Oh no! Is this counting towards? Yes, 20%. I did 2 HEs, and it's 20% each. However, a BHE might actually be a good idea. I can solo those, but unfortunately, there's not a BHE that's up currently. There is this one, but I'm not gonna do that solo.
Defeat the corrupted bears.
Wait, what? No. Where did I just end up in? Where am I? I'm so lost.
Destroy the totem of Oro.
Mrisaba.
Hey, Mrs. Eva. Long time no see.
Yo, what's up, bud?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Nothing much. Nothing much. I'm just trying to get maximum IL. How are you, madam? I know it's been a hot minute since the last time I streamed. I actually streamed last week. I think 2 weeks ago, something like this. I don't quite remember. But yeah, I'm starting to go back streaming again. Now that I've got time to stream. Now that I don't really, I still have training for my insurance, to be honest with you. It's just that I don't really focus on my insurance anymore. It's sucked up all of my time and effort that I can't even game. For 2 months, right? For 2 months, I couldn't game because I was training for my gold trading. I was training for my insurance, like I said.
Mrisaba.
No. Yes. Here's the second lazy man's way
How
of
is
being
your
lazy.
eyes?
Eh? Oh, speaking of my eyes, I mean, I want to say it's got worse. But good news is, I'm set up for a follow-up with my optometrist or the eye doctor next month on the 7th. Finally, after 3 years of waiting, this NPC is pulling them towards the portal. That's counterproductive. That's not what I want to do. You know what? Hold on. Let me swap this dude to the angel again. Oh,
Awesome
no.
to hear.
Yeah, finally. Like seriously, 3 years. 3 freaking years. And even then, right? Next month when I'm seeing the doctor, it's probably a consultation, meaning to say we're not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna go up to her. She's gonna look at my eyes for a brief minute. Yeah, see, I can tell you what's gonna happen. I'll come to the hospital, right? There's gonna be a lot of people. Doesn't matter what time I come there. There's gonna be a lot of people even before opening the hospital. The public hospital is gonna be loads of people even before they open. We're gonna queue up, right? We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait there. Even if I'm the first person to see the doctor, I will be waiting for at least 1 hour. At least 1 hour. Up to like maybe 3 hours before I can actually see the doctor. And once I see my doctor, she's gonna look at my eyes for maybe 1 minute and tell me I'm gonna see her next month or in 6 months. Or we're gonna set up an operation and that's gonna take time. And that's the cycle for the past 3 years.
Did you hear the news of Nepal? Laughing face.
Kind of. There is a not civil war. There's some sort of like what you call that? It first started as a rally, right? Not sure what the cause was. I'm out of the loop when it comes to like world news, because you know what you don't see, what doesn't affect you, right? Kind of thing.
Yes.
What's the word I'm looking for? Not rally. It was a peaceful rally. It started off as a peaceful rally. What was the purpose of the rally? I'm not sure. And then it became riot. It became a riot, right? Again, not sure what happened that caused it. I am not privy, or I don't know what's going on to have actually caused the riot in the first place. But yeah, it started off as a peaceful rally. It's, you know, I hear this like all over the world. Some sort of like disturbance here, disturbance there. So it's become white noise. That's not how you spell angel. Angle. Could use this just in case I die, which I highly unlikely is gonna happen. But you never know. Oh, you're still alive. There you go. So this is the first lazy man's way of doing this HA. You just AFK. The second one, I was gonna do the second lazy man's way of doing the HA. However, there was another player there, so he's definitely gonna kill. He's not gonna follow me, listen to me, and just like AFK as well. But that's what you could do. You just AFK. You aggro those spearmen, those cult. Oh no. You aggro the spearmen, right? And just let them chuck spears at you all day. Because it's a timer. It's not an X amount of mobs that you have to kill in order to progress the HE. It's a timer. You have to let it tick down. Sometimes there's 4 of these NPCs. I don't know what triggers it. I think it's depending on what time you started the HE. And then if you're solo. If you... Oh god. I took my... Oh no, AoE! I took my fingers off the key. Oh, I believe, yeah. I can fly. By the way, Mrs. Zaba, are you kind of like there in the thick of it? Like in... I don't know, is this still going on, by the way, the riot? Like, what are you doing here? Are you being safe? And I heard there was an earthquake again. This seems to be quite a recurring... I know Hold up. I don't want him to hit the NPC. I feel like the earthquakes in Nepal is happening quite frequently nowadays. Like, you'd hear earthquakes happening in Japan all the time, yes. But, you know, major, oh no, there's another player. No! Don't kill them! Oh well, I guess we're gonna have to be active now. Now that there's another player.
Mrsubba.
Yes?
Yes, many thing happened, haha.
She says, I don't know. I mean, I suppose if you are a local, it's a normal occurrence. When I was in Japan for the 1 month of holiday, every single earthquake tremor that I felt, I mean, obviously it's not as violent as that. I did feel like vibrations, right? When I was especially in the toilets. If I was in the toilet in the hotel that we were staying at, oh God, that's the wall of text. Is that you, Mrs. Subba? Is it another bot? I don't know.
Mrsubba. Mahmoud,
Yes?
on Sept 8 to 9, 2025, Gen Z-led protests in Nepal erupted after a sweeping social media ban and anger over corruption. Clashes
Okay.
and arson left at least 19 dead those days, with the toll later rising above 70. Within days PM KP Sharma Oli resigned, and former Chief Justice Sushila Karki became interim PM, ordering an inquiry and promising reforms.
So, okay, the social bad thing got me. I was like, are you guys serious? You're like, I mean, protesting about it is not too bad, but making it, like, for example, okay, so from what I understand from that text, is that, for example, if the government here banned TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or any of these other social medias, and we rioted because of that, that would be ridiculous. If it was a peaceful rally, sure, that's fine. Nobody gets hurt. It's just us voicing our opinions that, dude, it's just TikTok. You don't have to be so, you know, for lack of a better word, ANAL about it, right? I don't know if that's actually a curse word or a bad word, but that is an actual word. But anyway, yeah, about it. So, peaceful rallies, you don't really see that in Brunei. I think our government is pretty harsh about stuff like that, about rallies and, you know, voicing your own opinions. We have a certain degree of freedom of speech. However, if anything to do with the royals, you know, or the government, then it gets locked down pretty fast. In fact, I'm probably screwing myself over by even saying stuff like that, talking about the government right now on stream. But it's okay, I'm just a small streamer. Nobody really cares about me. So yeah, because it's like disrupting the public peace, right? Anything to do with disruption of public peace in my country is actually locked down pretty hard and pretty fast. I want to share a story, but you said something, so let that lead. Anyway, there we go.
This were the social media that was banned: Facebook,
Lol.
Messenger,
Lol.
Instagram,
Lol.
YouTube, WhatsApp, X,
Oh.
formerly Twitter,
Yeah.
LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Snapchat, Reddit, Discord, Pinterest, Signal, Threads, WeChat, Quora, Tumblr, Clubhouse, Mastodon, Rumble, VK, MeWe, Line, Imo, Zallo,
God.
Soul, Hamropudro.
What? Is that an MMO? Hammer Patro. Okay, so that's, you know, half, not even half, I'd say 80% of the social medias that was listed there, I have no idea even existed. So yeah, that's interesting. I might actually look those up. But the Facebook, YouTube, and all that, WeChat, Line, like what? Seriously? All of those? That doesn't make sense. Why would they want to do that? The only thing that I can think of is because they wanted social media or information to be restricted.
Only TikTok and Viber were active.
Oh, at least it's something. But even then, I mean, like in Malaysia, I'm not a Malaysian, so I don't really know for sure. But I think Indonesia and Malaysia, especially Malaysia, they have a line, a telephone line, right, that they can buy, which gives you free access to social media. So, for example, Facebook. So, instead of paying for their internet bill, right, for a SIM card, the data, because you only have limited data every month, right, especially for a prepaid. So instead of paying for a mobile data for your SIM card, what they do is use the social media as a texting service, meaning to say people text each other through Facebook using the direct messaging system of Facebook instead of WhatsApp or whatever line. So that's what they do because they have the free access to Facebook. You don't need data, or at least you don't have to pay for the data. It's free. You have to pay like a flat rate, say $10 for a whole month's use of Facebook. And on Facebook you have videos, you have like messaging systems. As best you can doom scroll on Facebook, or you know, check out what's up with your friends, your connections on Facebook. So I guess that's why they do that. But do I want to complete these? I want to say no. I think my particular legacy quest here is just to kill. Yeah. So I guess we can do more of those demonic heroic encounters, guys. What fun. So, Ms. Zaba, if you are just coming in and not sure what's going on, we are trying to get the max IL, and the way that I'm doing that right now is actually doing these legacy quests so I can then get Marks of Potency so that I can buy the Mark of Potency and upgrade my Battle Tempered. Oh god, too much talking. To get my Battle Tempered up to Celestial. Yeah. Or at least that's the plan anyway. We've already done 2. This is the third of the week. I've already done the rest of my legacies like last week before the reset. So that I don't have a lot of quests left to do. In fact, I could just stand here and kill these like mobs that appear here. That actually counts, but that's gonna be too boring, I think. So we're gonna swap this to Rathmodar to a Minotaur or Minotaur, however you want to pronounce it. Going back to what you were saying about social media. Yeah, so that's what people would do in Malaysia and Indonesia, using social media as a messaging system. So they have to pay for their internet. Ooh, I could probably swap to a Dritz actually. That'd be funny if there's like 2 Dritz. Oh, here we go. 4. But I actually didn't want this to happen because I would like this particular HE to run as long as possible. But it's okay. Once this particular DHE or demonic HE goes away, we can just go to the other ones. Because no matter like how fast or how slow you complete these heroic encounters, there will always be a heroic encounter, another heroic encounter, different one obviously, not the same ones in concurrently, one back to back, not concurrently, back to back, not the same DHE, demonic heroic encounter, back to back, but there are 3 and then it cycles between the 3. So there will always be mobs in those 3. In fact, in this particular case, I think the best HE that I would like to spawn is the one that's right here, the one that I least favorite, because of the spearmen. They're gonna like endlessly spawn and continue to go to the center of the portal. So when that happens, then you fail if enough of those cultists go through the portals. However, it's pretty slow, but the cultists do die pretty fast. So yeah, it's a toss-up. I suppose any of the 3 demonic heroic encounters are okay, but my favorite, I suppose, would be the other one at the pit, the one that's like here. That's my favorite, I think, because there's a bunch of NPCs, a bunch of mobs. It's not too hard. It's quite close to the camp, right? Just have to drop down. But this one is
gonna end pretty fast, I think, with four of these NPCs. What do you call these guys? Something like dragon something. Harpers. I guess these are part of the Harpers. Speaking of Harpers, I have actually watched the beginning of Dungeons and Dragons. the new, I want to say the latest movie. Yeah, the latest movie, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. I actually missed the intro, and I don't believe Netflix has it anymore. It was going away, and I was like, no, you know what? I've already watched it. So I didn't really bother, but I just remembered I actually missed the first intro. Like the reason why the protagonist is actually in jail, whatever. I actually missed that part. So and the joke with the escape, right? So maybe I'll just check back with Netflix and see if they still have that movie. If only for the beginning, the intro of the movie. if just for that. In fact, yeah, you know what? I might as well watch the whole thing. I kind of enjoyed the D&D movie. Where's the next one? Yeah, it's my favorite one. How many did we manage to do? Oh, 86. Okay, this is probably our last DHA in that case. Ooh, there's somebody else. No! This is mine! All mine! These are all mine! So I probably could pop not just a Minotaur, perhaps a Foera or a Phoenix. And then I'll just stand in the middle and I'll just get, as long as I do damage to them, I think that actually contributes towards the percentage. But you know what, Minotaur, however you want to pronounce it, is good enough, I suppose. He will be able to pull, there we go. And in fact, I don't need to do this anymore. I'm an irresponsible hero. Adventurer. I don't know if you guys get that reference. That's one of my favorite characters in Viva La Dirt League. I don't remember his name. The character's name. Rowan? No, it's not Rowan. Rowan's the kind of like blacksmith, whatever. I've already done this, so I think let's go back to PE. Is that Rowan? I don't think it's Rowan. I can't remember the other guy's name. And A something, I believe. Andy? Is it Andy? One of them is Andy, maybe. There's 3 guys, right? Rowan and the other 2. The one with glasses and the other one. I don't remember. The onion guy. The garlic. Is it onions or garlic? I think it's garlic. Anyway, you guys probably VVDL, right? Viva La Dirt League. You probably don't know who I'm talking about. It's these guys, content creators. Very funny. I mean, the skits are funny. There are some that is like, the latest one that I saw was like the spin to win one, where an adventurer learned a new skill. I think it's called the whirlwind, and he uses it's basically a barbarian that uses an axe. And the whirlwind, as the name suggests, he goes around in circles. he ended up not knowing what to do. It was like he got out of control and he started flying off, like a helicopter. So, but anyway, let's go to my gold build, because you can get at least like 1 gold out of this.
What can I do for you, adventurer?
1 gold, 1.5 gold almost. Speaking of gold, it's gone up in price, by the way. The gold price of gold, it is now like 550-ish per gram. Oh, I did manage to get not quite enough. Oh well, actually, yeah. So doing the 3 BHEs, the 3 Sabella quests was actually advantageous, because it has now given us enough of these glyphs of potencies in order to upgrade this. And I only have 27 coalescent motes left.
So what software are you using to zoom?
Oh, the magnifier, the one that you recommended. Yeah, you know, the press the Windows key plus. That one. It's called magnifier. Right, metal tempered. I mean, I'm assuming there are better.
Mursaba. Oh cool.
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. I use it all the time now when I'm on the PC because this magnification right now is probably just enough for me to be able to see. But if I want to read something,
Mursaba.
I have to go this close.
Why use that enchants? That's not good.
Eh. Okay, so because this is my tank / arena loadout, I need temporary shields in order to return damage to the mobs.
Mursaba. Battle tempered.
Yes, it gives you temporary shields. This companion gives me temporary shields as well. This roar also gives me temporary shield. This artifact set, the
Mursaba.
Crimson Calamity, also gives
Or
me
use
temporary
comp that give shield.
shield. Yeah, already. This one. Ah, companion. Companion. This one. It gives me 20%, I believe. Yeah, 20% shield. But if you've done arena, you know how hectic it gets, right? So whenever I get damaged, I'll pop a shield.
Mursaba.
I'll pop a shield.
Damn, isn't it too much shield?
No,
Laughing face.
not enough. I can tell you, it's not enough. Even I believe one of my powers here gives me shields as well. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. Oh no, sorry. There's quite a few here that I could use to give me shield. Especially something like Elminster's.
Mursaba.
Elminster's?
I use Wrath Modar, which is amazing healer and damage companion.
Yes, me too. When I'm doing single content, I use him. Hold on. Simulcrum? Which one of these slots is any? I forgot. Like all three. I think it's this one. No? Is it this one? I'm trying to look for the ability. List view. I have too many companions. I don't remember which one it is. What's the name of the power? I think it's like Elminster Simulcrum, but the actual power itself, I have no idea what it's called. Excuse me,
Mursaba.
does this apply shields?
Haha, I have the same problem. Laughing face.
I mean-
can't identity which slot is which.
Yeah,
Mursaba. Haha.
I believe it's the bottom right one that has everything. But herein lies the problem. I don't remember the actual name of the ability that gives me temporary shield. If I remember the actual name, I can just search for it, but unfortunately I don't remember what it is. Guess demons? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of mobs inside the arena. There's Yuan-Tis, there's demons,
Mursaba.
there's like Theans,
Just
there's
search
like,
shield.
is it? No, I don't think that works. I don't actually think that works. But you know what? There, it didn't work. it might be that this is not the slot that has all three. Is what I'm thinking. I could just go look for the NPC and then right click on it and then finally see the actual name for it. Because I know the actual NPC, the actual companion that does give that ability. I feel like Deva also gives you temporary shield as a companion, but it's not realistic. It's not reliable. It's not a very reliable power. I was thinking maybe I could use an aggro companion like Watler or Lysera, but I don't have Lysera, unfortunately. Red Warrior also has a taunt, but it's only single target, so it doesn't help. If we were fighting bosses, sure, but we're fighting mobs that has range that kills me from one end of the room to the other end of the room. They can still hit me, so it just doesn't make sense. I'm basically gonna tank a lot of damage towards the end of like the 20, 18, 20. Not that I've reached 20, by the way, mind you. The highest that I've been thus far currently is 18. 18 is the highest round that I've gotten so far, because this is not what you want. Oh wait, no. When you receive damage, stun target for 3 seconds and reduce all of your threat. No. I don't want to reduce threat. That's not good. It's actually counterproductive to what I want. This heals.
Urusaba. I reached highest is 31.
Whoa!
Urusaba.
How?
After that I got one-shotted.
Yeah, exactly. You're not tanked though, right? So it really all depends on how much the tank can take. But at 31, jeebus, how'd you manage to get that high? I can't. All I want is 20. Well, 20 and then the enough of the tokens in order to get the last weapon set, gear set that I need.
I was tank when I reached 31.
Ooh! Oh, master, tell me the ways.
In solo arena I reached 17.
Solo 17 as a tank. As a tank, it must not be as a tank. Not fair, because I gave everything, like my abilities, artifacts, mount power, encounters, daily. It didn't move. His HP didn't move, and then once I exhausted everything, he just whittled down my stamina because he had the stamina drain. And I couldn't even shield up anymore at that point, and I was basically just dead. It's like there's nothing else I could do. So I just suicide. Consume soul, heals, no shields.
Can you name the wizard name?
Nah, I don't remember. You know, because I'm blind, I don't actually. In fact, funny story. I had a PvP against someone yesterday, for the daily, of course. It was like a really intense back and forth, by the way, mind you. The fight lasted more than a minute, like the whole 3 rounds. Actually, I think it was 4 rounds because he got the jump on me on the first round, and I defeated him the next 3.
Damn.
Yeah, it was actually quite intense. And then funny thing happened was in the guild chat, my former or ex guild leader said, "Touche," or something along those lines. It's like, that was a good fight, and I was like, dude, that was you. Like Nivarel, he doesn't actually play a lot, but he does come and play from time to time. So yesterday, he beat me on the first round, and then I beat him for the next 3 rounds. So that was fun, but it lasted for like more than a minute for each round. So that was intense. And he was like and he was a wizard. It was like GG, and I was like, oh, that was you. I didn't even realize. So we kind of like discussed our fight, like how did you do that, how did you do this. So it was fun. It was nice to see him again as well.
There is only one person who can kill me easily in PvP.
Me?
His name is Shan, laughing face.
Okay, no, I didn't. I mean, there are a couple of people. This is the ability, by the way, I think. When you take damage below, you will be shielded for 10% of your max hit points.
Other people I can match or kill them.
Defense slot. I don't know if I want to swap to this. Almar. Defulgent Epuration. It's in the defense slot. Oh god, I already forgot the name. I don't think I need more defense or awareness, but I will continue using Buenor. Maybe this one. Was it called Defulgent?
Mrsuba. 45 seconds. Mrsuba.
What's 45 seconds?
Cooldown.
Oh, for that shield. I forgot the name of the power already. I forgot the name of the power already. Was it called Defulgent? Oh my god, I don't remember.
Mrsuba.
Aurum?
Check VOD.
Nah, it's gonna take a while.
Haha.
That's gonna take too long, madam. I'm pretty sure the name of the NPC was Aurum, but it's disappeared again. I hate being blind. It really sucks. But c'est la vie, right? I'm working backwards now. No, it's D, Defulgent. I don't know why typing D does not work. Oh, here we go. It's effulgent, not defulgent. Epuration. Okay. Epuration. Okay, I can slot him here, but I do need awareness and defense here. Pick Instincts actually heals me inside. Raptors is more for
Just remember FFU, ha ha ha.
FFU. Does that work? Hold on. FFU. Oh, it does. Nice. But I think this is offense slot, so yeah, it's not gonna be here. I feel like the only other place. Oh, not defulgent. EFF. No, FFU. Sorry. How could I forget those 3 letters? So I can slot him here. but I'm not gonna get healed from being status. I think this is one of the most important combat slots that you can have. Awareness, critical strike. So this gives me awareness. Oh god, I keep on doing that. Why do I keep on doing that? I can't slot him here. This one is awareness again. Forte. Oh, I can't slot him. So the only slots that I can put that there is this one, and this one. I feel like this is one of my most important healing ones. This gives me stats. This gives me awareness. This gives me awareness and defense. 4.5% awareness is a lot. But you know what, say la vie. I've not got much choice in the matter. Is this the max? Almost 1 p.m. I can do a raffle for you right now if you want to, or you can wait till the top of the hour, like what we used to do. Well, if you know the answer to that, right? Is just to be AFK. But when you're AFKing, watching someone on Twitch, make sure that the volume is not muted.
Mrsaba.
It's setting to the lowest setting.
But you never stream. Laughing
Yeah,
face.
kind of.
Mrsaba.
I'll be honest.
I want to farm points, haha.
Yeah, you can do the raffle. We can do a raffle every hour from now on, just for you. Or we can do it right now, just for you. Up to you what you want to do. What is this? Seal of the Adventurer. Oh, this must be all of the demonic hero encounters that we did.
Mrsaba. Yes, sir.
Alright, we'll do one right now. If I remember how to do this. Raffle.
Marusaba.
Why is it all in caps?
Do it every 10 minutes, I won't complain.
No, but okay. I'll be honest though. What can you gain from the raffle?
SpartanDee. Sraffle.
It's not like. Oh God, I was gonna close the game.
Marusaba. Join.
Yeah, there you go.
Marusaba.
We can always open the lockbox if you win. So there's double. Wait, you are on PC, right? I don't remember. I honestly cannot.
Shop.
There is still a shop. I need to take that down. No, I'm just joking. But the thing is, to be honest, I've taken most of the things down from the points because, unfortunately, the things that are offered there cannot be issued for some reason. Streamlabs shops, whatever have you, they're not working. Not for me anyway. So it's like, what do I do?
Join.
You already joined. Woman.
Of course I am on PC.
Oh, okay. Of course. Of course. Of course. I mean, you know, you might as well not assume, right? It's best to ask. I really, sometimes I don't get why people get so pissed when people ask. Right? Like for example, with my wife. Not just my wife. This is in general. Mark that as protected. Although I could always claim again. I'm just gonna mark it as protected. See what I mean? You see my defense stats? They're like reds. They're in the reds. Even with this subpar gear sets that I've got on. But it's okay. I do believe. Can I swap this to Fortitude? I feel like I do need more defense. So let's swap. What else can I swap? These ones. No, these are already Fortitudes.
Marusaba. Yay, I won.
Duh. Yeah, you won. You're the only one who participated. Well, at least you get like, I think it's like, how many points did you get when you win? 1,000. There you go. We can do it every 10 minutes. Well, I only got, how many keys have I got? We can do a key every hour. How about that, madam? I got 31 keys by doing the battle pass. I got all these keys not because I have VIP and not that I've been collecting it. I've been collecting these keys that are in here. So I got like Astral lockboxes. I got Magnificent Resurgence lockboxes, etc. That we can open later on. But for you, we can do like what you call those lockbox key. Yeah. So I've been getting these keys from these battle passes. So I got like 21 keys. Currently, I don't have VIP. In fact, I have a key in my shared bank. Just one key for just in case I used up all of my keys. And we're gonna do a giveaway every hour. Although speaking, I'll probably stop in about an hour and 15 minutes at 2 o'clock because that's when I eat. I start eating my intermittent fasting every at 2 p.m. right? And I gotta cook as well. It's probably just gonna be like eggs or something like that, something really simple. I don't have any raw ingredients. I was gonna say raw materials. I don't have ingredients except for eggs.
Transfer all your points on your leaderboard to me.
I can't.
Laughing face.
I tried. Remember? We tried.
You can't be on leaderboard on your own stream.
Yeah. No, I've got infinite points. But I don't think I can gift. Let me check. No, get rid of that. Was it points? Is it point or points? I think it's... Let me just backtrack a chance. Points, right.
SpartanDee.
Oh, look at that.
Points.
I'm ranked third on the. How is it that I am 231,000 points and I'm ranked third in my own stream?
Mursaba. Points.
I've got more points than you. Oh, who's the first two then? Wait a minute, who's number one and number two? If I'm not the number one in my own leaderboard, who's the freaking number one? That does not make sense.
Mursaba.
Is it this one?
Leaderboard.
Wait, I don't understand. Who's number one or number two?
Mursaba.
Patty's what, number two?
Pat Hype 6969 is.
Yeah, I don't know where Patty is. I mean, I understand life, but I don't know where she is. She did. Oh my God, she is number one. How? How is she number one? And Mag is number two. Wow, wow. Can I gift myself more points? Because I would like to be number one, please. Oh, so you're saying get rid of myself from the leaderboard so that you'll not be number three.
Mursaba.
Can I do that?
Look at the difference, haha.
I know, right? That's crazy. How is it me, the person who's actually streaming, has a lot less points than these two people? I don't know how to do this.
Mursaba. Technically, laughing face, transfer your points to me. Mursaba.
No.
Ha 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 ha.
No. It's not fair. It's not fair for the people who's, okay, so what is it, 10 points? 10 points per hour, was it 10 points per minute? 10 minutes? Every 10 minutes you get 10 points? By watching the stream, right? So if you calculated that into hours, that's like 23,000, I would say 23,000 hours they've watched me. Right? If we're talking about 231,000, for example, wait, that's me. What was it just now, Patty? How much did she get? So let's assume that, okay, let's just assume 200,000 because that's like the top three. 200,000, right? I don't know why I'm whipping out a calculator for this. If we're assuming 10 points for, I don't know, every 10 minutes. So divide that by 10. Divided that by 6, I want to say. So we're talking about hours. Patty and Maggie has watched me for over 3,333 hours. What is that in days? 24. Divided by 24. They've watched me for 138 days. A third of a year. Basically, accumulatively in total. So that's crazy. I think.
Mursaba.
Huh?
Mursaba. That's insane.
Yeah, it is. If you think about it. So can you imagine then if I was to give you all of those points? It's not fair for Patty and Maggie. Not that you get anything out of it. You know, it's just it's basically like I want to say clout. No, it's basically bragging rights that they've watched me for like 100+ hours on Twitch. Even if it is AFK, you know, because you do use electricity, use your internet, you know, resources, etc. So anyway, what was I doing? I think we're going to Arena to get those boots, right? Would you like to join me, madam? would you maybe be the other tank and then survive for 31 rounds plus?
Yes.
Hey, what's yes?
Mursaba. Haha.
Well, I mean, if you're saying yes, that's insane. Yes, it is insane. If you're talking about Arena, I don't know if that's a yes for Arena. So, we've already done our weeklies, right? We've already done our Sibella's quests in order to get this battle tempered up to. I don't know how well this is gonna be because this is my first time. And of course,
you can use points add points.
No. No. Just no. It's not fair. It's not fair. Can you imagine, Mrs. Abba? At one point, I had an idea that because I cannot gift anything like a shirt or mug or what have you from Streamlabs shop.
Urusaba. Haha.
That I was gonna gift gold, like actual physical gold. I don't have my wallet over here, unfortunately, so I can't show it to you. I don't think I have here within the vicinity. I have some in my safe, but I'm not gonna open my safe just to get the gold. I could probably pop by to my wallet and get it, but you know I'm too lazy to do that right now. But I was gonna gift gold to people, like actual monetary value of like even the lowest I think is about $45. My currency $50 maybe. It's a 0.2 gram. 0.2. You know what? I'm just gonna grab it now. Might as well. Might as well. I think I've already shown.
OMG,
you
why?
before, but might as well. Why it was open. I think my wife took the keys, the car keys. I just realized I don't have a car right now. My wife's car, well, both of our cars is my wife's car. So in fact, I should say it's my wife's car. So yeah, her main car is being fixed in the workshop right now. So we basically have only one car, and she took that to go to work. I could have sent her to work, I suppose, but I didn't intend on going out. So this is my album, and here is kind of like one of the pieces of gold. It's like 0.5 grams.
What's mine is her, and what's her is hers.
Yes, that's exactly correct. But you know, it is in fact her own car. So something like this. This is the lightest. Is a 0.25. Yeah, 0.25, I believe. And yeah, Disney. Yeah, Disney. So this is, if we calculated it, like I have a bigger piece. This one is a 0.5, just like the first one that I showed you guys, right? And this one is 1 grams. I like talking about gold. If you notice, this is 1 gram. Physical gold, by the way. So this particular one at the top of my head is about $150. Hey, Tiffany. Hi.
Orcree XD.
Hi, how are you? You missed the whole stream. I mean, we're not ending it anytime soon, but we are gonna do a giveaway, I think, at the top of the hour. You're on PC, aren't you? I know Mrs. Abba is. Oh, it is the top of the hour. Let's do.
So pretty.
It is. In fact, well, we're gonna do a raffle, by the way. You are more than welcome to join, Tiffany. It is gonna be a single winner. We did one earlier for the first like 10 minutes ago, as per requested by Mrs. Abba. Oh, yeah. Type in !join to join.
Join.
Giveaway.
SpartanDee. Sraffle. Or Creel.
Join.
Join.
Too late. She joined.
Urusaba. Shush.
Shh.
Or
You
Creel.
shush. It's a 50% chance. And okay, so the way we do this.
Orcree XD. Orcree XD.
The way we do this giveaway, and fortunately you are on PC, is we are gonna open a lockbox with a VIP, with a lockbox key, of which I have 21 currently, plus the one in the shared bank. And whatever I get, I will gift it away to the person who wins the raffle. However, the caveat being, if it's something that I still don't have, like for example the new mount, then I will do another raffle. Like I'll use another key. But if it's not nailed down to the ground, to the floor, and I can gift it, I will gift it to you. If it's something that I don't need, that's the only rule. If it's double, like for example, if I do have the mount and I get it again, then yes, I can gift the mount, if that makes sense. So I do have an extra key here, just in case I ran out of keys, but it's for the giveaway. In fact, I think I do the lockbox key giveaway at the end of the stream, usually. But since Mrs. Abba wants to be number one, we're gonna do it every 10 minutes. We're gonna do the giveaway every minute. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think most people in my streams have gotten something off of me for free, more than once. Well, at
Rusaba.
least once. At least once.
I
Everybody-
remember getting one.
Everybody
Laughing
gets it.
face.
I mean, if we're talking about giveaways, I've
Rusaba.
given millions of AD worth of things. Like maybe even a bag of holding. I have not.
In my old account.
Yeah. In fact, let me just, this one. You see this dice? Or die, singular? What we used to do was we roll the die, right? And then a number will pop up, 2, for example. And then there will be 1 to 10 items
Or
here.
Creel. Onopal 1 Yellcat or Cree XD.
Oh, what? Sorry?
Rusaba.
Yellcat.
Rats at or Creel.
Hey! Congratulations! You've won. So it's either a lockbox giveaway or a roll of the die, and then from 1 to 10, and you get the item that corresponds to that number. So there's like 20. 1 to 20 items here in the shared bank to give away. However, obviously I've sorted the inventory here, so it's all mixed up. I don't know which one's unbound, which one is bound. So we're gonna forget about that for right now, and we're just gonna do a lockbox giveaway. So I still need. What's the latest lockbox? I don't remember. Or shall we do a magnificent lockbox? I don't know. What am I looking for? The lockbox name. It's called Feywild Wonders. I think the latest mount is a good one, right? I actually would like to concentrate on a flapjack. Feywild, yeah. This is the latest one, right? So the new mount power is, I think, the best for masters of, or basically Shackles of Divinity. It does lower the damage and increase damage taken to the target, etc., etc., etc. So good luck to you, madam. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And it is Epic Color Choice Pack. Congratulations. I've got so many of these already. So I don't mind to send it to you. What is your in-game again? If you can remind me. Oh, there's the here we go. Here's the post. Just put it in the chat for me if you can, Tiffany. I don't remember. It's been a while. I used to be so good with like remembering people's kind of like IGN in game. I'm trying to remember.
Or Creel. Bruh.
Bruh? What? What do you mean, bruh?
Or
It's
Creel.
something. It's something.
You can keep it XD.
I could always gift it to Mrs. Abba if she wants it, I suppose. I've got so many of these. Seriously, it's like. But I don't remember. Is it at Mrs. Abba? Would you like this epic color choice pack, Mrs. Abba? Since or real Tiffany, aka Tiffany doesn't want it. Where is it anyway? Here we go. I actually keep these so that all of my tunes has their own colors. I don't have to swap. How many color choice packs? Color? It looks like I have 8 plus 1. Yeah. And several of these. I actually have a tune that's specifically holding all of the colors that I have. But anyway, still waiting on Mrs. Abba's decision whether she wants it or not. If she doesn't want it, I can just hold on to it and then maybe send it forward to people who actually wants it. If anybody in the chat would like an epic color choice pack, just let me know and I'll just send it over to you. Just give me your IGN, I suppose. In kind of like thank Orc Real, aka Tiffany. for a free epic color pack. In fact, did you want to like gift it to people then? Yeah, I can always pass it to you. You can always pass it to somebody else who wants it, or you don't want it, or maybe you don't want that headache, Tiffany. I suppose it's okay. I understand. You know, for a very long time in the past when I was streaming, it was like I was begging people to take all my items because I just have too much. But I did a bit of spring cleaning, so I don't actually have a lot anymore. Daily /15
Mrsuba.
plus 15 round. 15.
BTW, my husband is playing Neverwinter account. I come during weekend only.
Ooh. Wait, your husband. Yeah, actually, yeah, your husband plays. Yeah, your husband plays. I kind of remember. So it became like a confusion between who's playing right now. Is it Mrs. Abba or is it the husband? Or is it Mr. Abba?
Or Creel.
Yeah, okay. Hey. I don't know why the chat, the voice over thing doesn't play fast. Like catches up to the chat, but it's fine. I could wait here until somebody invites me, or we can
Mrsuba,
actually
hi
get
3
a
at
group
Mrsuba.
going. So I'm actually leaning towards making my own group.
Mrsuba.
Yes.
So we play one account. Mrsuba.
Looking for 2 more. Sure. You know what? Let's plus DPS. Let's go to this dude. We are not gonna play as a tank. We're gonna play as a DPS.
At Orcreel, hey oh slash.
Hopefully he invites me.
Mrsuba. If you see playing healer, laughing face, that's husband playing.
Ah.
Mrsuba.
Okay.
If you see HRDPS, then I am playing haha.
So you don't like cross play. Like he doesn't play the was it the wizard? You say? So he plays as the healer. That's for me. That's kind of funny. No worries, no problem. Good luck. So yeah, we are actually gonna make the group then. Looking for 4 more. Arena daily. No, hold on. See, this is the problem. If I ask if you want to do daily 15 round plus or until we die, and then there are like these 3 people, right? These 3 categories. People who just want to do it for the daily, people who want to do it for the daily weeklies, for example, people who want to do it for the 15 rounds plus, and then people who want to do it until they die. So if all 3 of these people are in the group, it's gonna be like we're gonna have to settle for the one that is the shortest, which in this case is the daily, right? And they might want to do it for like a long time. So in fact, what I could probably ask for is arena for until we die. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. Looking for 4 more. That's probably gonna be harder to look for people who...
Or Creel. For Misad Spartan, you need the AP chest, Grace Ring, Masterwork, and the Apocalypse set.
You know, I can't process all that information. let me just do this for a second. Because what was the highest you gone up to, Tiffany? Because Mrs. Abba here has managed to get up to 31 rounds. That's her highest. Kurt. I on the other hand only managed to get up to 18.
Or Creel. I've done Misad, smiley face.
That is not the answer. Kind of. Like, I would like it for the Celestials alone. Oh, I
Mrusaba.
should probably have swapped.
Skip
it
Miss
for-
Sod. Laughing face.
No,
SpartanDee haha.
But you know, I kind of want the Celestials. I mean, it's either I get all the Celestials first or Mod 32 comes out, and then I'll focus on Mod 32. Wow,
Mrusaba.
1400 runs.
I gave up after 1400 plus runs across all chart.
Really? And did you get a complete set? Like of Celestials? Even if it is a mix, okay, did you at least have all Celestial weapon sets and cure sets? Please tell me you at least
Mrusaba.
have
No.
one. What do you mean no? No what? Oh my
Or
god.
real. My personal build is 119k but for debuff is 102k.
I'm sitting on 120. I mean, obviously not right now because I'm on the arena build, which I kind of want to buy its own loadout for. But you know, you need like AD for it, so I don't want that. Let's look at other groups. Maybe this one. Yeah, but we still need 3 more.
Mrusaba. My tank only have boots, my DPS have only arms, my healer only have helmet haha.
So after a cumulative of 1400 runs, you only got 3 pieces. That does not bode well for me. But wait, you can get the currency, right? You might actually get... Oh, but then if it's like a mix of 3 different classes, it might be difficult to do so.
Orc
yeah.
real. Item level is not good for Misad, you need to have stats and help out the team.
Yeah. I'm working backwards. I'm trying to get Celestials first so that I can get my stats to where I need it to be, and then playing around with like the insignias as well as the enchantments. Right? I need to get like triple stat enchantments and the offense and defense slots. But before spending all those resources for that, I need to get my Celestials first and then work backwards. Or at least that was the intention. I know that might
Mrusaba.
not be the most efficient.
Yes, I get another random gear which is character bound and that char can't use it.
Ah, I see. I just want 500 more tokens if you buy the boots. I mean, we could just end up doing arena like dailies all day until we get 500 points. But I think that's gonna be very interesting. Besides, I would like to get that foot whatever illusion thing from getting
Mrusaba.
up to round 20.
Celestial gear is so rare and frustrating. Laughing face.
Yeah, I bet.
Mrusaba. If you want body I can log in.
Sure. But, oh. We got 2 healers, lol, 2 healers. 2 healers. It looks like we... Oh wait, is that you, Tiffany? No, I thought it said Orc Real just now for a second. Full now, thanks. Sure.
Mrusaba.
Full now, oh no.
Sure, on my way.
Wait, what? Are you on your way? No, we're already full. We're already full! Sorry, we're full! You don't have to you don't have to log in. I apologize. I apologize profusely. Oh wait, is everybody here? Yes.
We are about to embark. Are you ready?
I really hope she's listening in and not logging in because that's a waste of her time.
Orc real.
We can do the next one.
Plus tack if you need.
No, we good. We
Pork
good.
reel.
We got 4.
Tank.
Yes.
Pork reel. Oof.
Sorry. It's either the lag, but we can do the next one with you guys. Okay? You can be tank. I can be DPS, so I can understand like people's complexities with the arena. Let me buff up here. I will swap to my barbecued meats, although it's super expensive right now. I think a 68 of those barbecued meats is like 400,000 AD, which is
Pork reel.
super ridiculous.
Well, going back to bed XD.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming by, passing by, winning the raffle. I'll see you in the next one. I hope to see you on your stream as well, Tiffany. Good night, madam. Thank you for coming by, saying hello. Still, the journey is a very, very long and arduous one, I suppose. It's a lot. If Papa here has been running it for like 14,000 runs and only got like 3. Wait, what do you mean shave it off? I've already shaved. There's nothing to shave. You mean my beard? My mustache? I mean, I guess I could go for a clean shave. As in, no hairs whatsoever. I'll do it. I'll do it in a second, alright? I have to go get my my razor in a second. I'm gonna have to shave it off like on stream. Let me grab my shaver in a second. I need to do my tanking. Alright, I'll go get my shaver. Was it the beard or the mustache? Please state. Well, I'll go grab the I got 2 shavers here. Not quite sure which one I'm gonna use. Whichever is gonna clean shave me the best.
Pork reel. Mustache.
You had to do the mustache, didn't you? Come on. I have to try and do this real fast then. I don't want to get hairs all over the place. I can't even see. They're probably wondering why I'm AFKing.
Oh, you got 5th body.
Yeah. I tried to tell you. I guess you had to log out of the Twitch or something. I don't know. You basically went away when I was trying to tell you that we already got full. So I kind of want to do this. You're like wondering why am I AFK right now? I don't know if that's clean shaven by the way. I'm probably gonna get a razor.
I logged onto my virtual machine haha remotely.
Ah. That explains it. Right, that's probably... Unfortunately, that's the best that I can do with this.
Number 7.
You know, this is probably a good answer
I am
for...
traveling to Germany as we speak. I am on a flight.
Oh, okay. Have fun in Germany. Like, I would say... I almost say sayonara for some stupid reason. I wanted to say, oh god, what's the word for saying goodbye? Guten Tag is hello. So what's goodbye? That's probably the best I can do with the shaver. If I want to get a clean shave, then I'll probably get a safety razor, which I obviously don't have right now. I would need to put a lotion on my face first, or what I usually do is use olive oil. Either olive oil or coconut oil. It's like a conventional kind of like shaving cream.
Pork reel.
But yeah, have a...
Pork reel XD.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hold on. Hold on, I just realized. Or Need for Greed. Which one would be better? None of these. I have no idea. You know what? Round robin sounds like the ideal. Yeah, okay. I don't remember. I actually swapped that because I did a I'll grab it for myself. There you go. I did a Tenebris or Teen Bro, and then I was the only one using my cube. So it seems like logical to me that if anything were to drop from the Teen Bro, it's gonna be mine, right? That makes sense. So that's why I did that party leader decide things. But however, unfortunately, I don't remember what the default was. There we go. Again, sorry, Mrs. Alpha, I tried to tell you, but you decided to, I don't know, like you say, you went into your virtual PC, so sorry to waste your time. I did try to warn you, though. I did try to warn you. So, this is supposed to give me shields, but I don't really see it. Not against, like, the normal shields that I got. Again, if you're still here, Orkriel, I'll check what you were trying to say about builds just now for I think MSOD, like getting the stats and stuff, but not anytime soon. It's gonna be step by step. So for right now, I feel so cold without my mustache on my face. So use that. I would have used Cheater's Fang. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Is that the music done? Have I actually went through the whole playlist? I have. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'll just play whatever. Because I will post this on YouTube. That's why I need to use non-copyright music. Otherwise, it will basically block my videos on YouTube. So on Twitch it's not so bad to play like popular music like on from Spotify. However, once you put it up on YouTube, then you start to hit problems. And besides, Twitch has always said that they were gonna like lock down on people who are playing popular music on Twitch streams. That was when I started streaming like 8 years ago, and it still hasn't. They did like mention it before in previous like news that they're not gonna allow people to play popular music in their streams. But yeah, nothing. Oh God, why is my HP? Why am I being dunked on so hard right now? It's only like round 3 or 4. It doesn't bode well for me. Speaking of which, my these ones, whatever it overloads, also give me temporary shields, but it's not looking too good right now. Unfortunately, I just got dunked on by all the mobs. And look, I've got 80% of my HP left, and I have no temporary shields. I'm not using my artifacts and map powers right now because I'm reserving it for the boss. I will use it during like higher levels, higher rounds, but these are just like trash mobs, so even if they are trash mobs, they can still hit me really hard. Which really... And this is like what, round 3? 4? There you go. I will start using Iron Warrior towards like the 3rd, like round 10 or so. Or depending if I'm getting hurt a lot as well. Last time I got to round 18, I got killed because, yeah, I got one shot by Yuan-Tis. Yuan-Tis with their bows, arrows, they killed me. Let's see. We got combat advantage, damage reduction. I don't think deflect is good. Anything that reduces damage, I feel like that applies to everybody, not just myself. But I don't know. It might be, but I feel like as a tank that's gonna soak up all of the damage, it behooves me to actually get damage reduction or defense or deflect, whatever. All these like defensive stats. So with my Dark Lake Ward Ring, I'm actually taking aggro from all of the mobs. All of the mobs. So none of the damage or nobody in my party should actually be downed or getting damaged whatsoever. I'm still trying to figure out what the German for goodbye is. Entschuldigung is, excuse me. V Gates? No, V Gates? What's wrong? I'm trying to remember my Deutsch. It's been a while. It's been years since I've spoken any German. I keep on going back to sayonara like an idiot. That's Japanese, bro. That's not German. What's goodbye in German? Does anybody know? I don't think Tiffany is still here. She's probably already gone. She's going on a flight. How does that song go? I'm going on an airplane. I used to love listening to that one. Going on a plane. Or something like this. Speaking of karaokeing, I realized when we were in Malaysia and going to the karaoke places that not all karaoke places are the same or are built the same. We went to quite an expensive one. I think it was like $70 per hour or something for 2 hours. But it was amazing. Like, I felt like a superstar singing at that room because it was pumping. You know, the decor, there was like big ass sofas, L-shaped, whatever U-shaped. The music was really good. The feedback was really good. You know, we got food and drinks, etc. It was just my wife and I, although. But you know, we honestly, at first we just spent an hour in there, right? Because you know, we're gonna watch a movie, so we just need an hour of wait before we actually have to go to the cinema and watch the movie. Which movie? I can't remember what it was. I think it was something to do with Marvel. And then, oh no, it was The Conjuring, I believe. That was the movie that we went to watch in Malaysia. Anyway, so we were waiting, we were at karaoke for like 1 hour, and then we just wanted to stay. We actually were like thinking, oh, that's, only sang like maybe 4 songs before an hour went past. And I know a song is about 5 minutes, but the problem with karaoke places is that choosing the song to sing is one of the biggest kind of like hurdles that you have to go through, and you probably waste half of the time in your session trying to figure out what songs to sing, or something that both of you would enjoy. So my kind of like advice to people who maybe goes to the karaoke like places all the time, or maybe once in a while or whatever, is just to have a playlist on hand. Like maybe on your phone or maybe in your like wallet, you have a list of songs that you like to sing or would like to sing at a karaoke place, or maybe even like ad hoc. If somebody like somewhere just up and approaches you and say, sing us a song for whatever reason, maybe it's for like a game or for like socials, whatever. You know, people approaching you from microphone and say, oh, start singing something. So if you have a playlist ready to go, you can just choose from that playlist instead of like having to figure out what song to sing. Now I absolutely love to sing songs, although I don't know, maybe I am tone deaf. Maybe I'm just like what you call that, bringing myself up, carrying my own basket, as it were, as the proverb goes in like Brunei. Angkat bakul sendiri, meaning to say lifting up your own basket, meaning to say you're just praising yourself, right? Self-praise, as it were. I know my party members said something in the chat, but I can't see it. Say my, oh, is that my gold? No, it's my. Where's my gold? I know I took out my gold just now, but where is it? I don't remember. Is it here? Nope, it's not underneath my keyboard. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. I dropped it. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's only like $1,000 worth of gold. So as I was saying about the gold, well, you know what? Maybe I'll talk about the karaoke first. Just have like songs that you can sing or you'd like to sing, like ad hoc, like on the go. I'm not talking about like when you're like wanting to sing in your car, for example, just listening to tunes while you're driving. That's a given. I think everybody has like MP3s or even just a radio to play in the background. I like to put in Quran recitals or verses playing while I'm driving because, you know, being a blind man driving a like whatever how many tons car, control resist I think would be good. I would have gone for defense, but I think my defense is still okay. 100 plus 101. I think I can go up to like 103 with buffs, etc. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. I should be good. This is like the 3rd round. Maybe not attract those guys. I think they themselves comes to you. But this is fine. I think they're not doing as much damage as I thought they were gonna do. Or perhaps we're not at that point yet. But I'm just gonna maintain using Iron Warrior for right now. Like once you start hitting one mob, all of the mobs come to you, right? Ooh, they're hitting me for quite a bit. They're hitting me for quite a bit. So the Wrath has a 20-second cooldown. Is it 10 seconds? Something like this cooldown, 12 second cooldown on the shields. But even with my 20% of my HP, it's not doing too well. Yeah, I wasn't gonna use artifacts during that point where he was gonna charge. He might miss. Did I not use my artifact? Oh, did not. Silly man. I don't like these mobs that travels. Like they don't stay put. They just go around. Especially this one, this charge. It's really annoying. Especially when you're doing like artifacts or map powers that's like location based. Meaning to say at like or an AoE. If they move, then you miss. Still don't know what goodbye in German is. I could probably use Google or Gemini or something like this. But I really want to remember myself. I'll be the same. My God, I was like A. I didn't even go to B. It's I'll be the same. I'll be the same. I don't know if she's still here. She's probably already gone a long time ago. It's okay. I got it finally. I'll be the same. I don't know what safe travels is in German. I'll be to say goodbye. What else do I know? There's Privyet. Privyet is Russian, right? Is it Privyet? Privyet or Privyet or something like this. I don't remember. It's been a while since any Russian viewer came to my stream. Hello is in Russian. A B. I don't remember. There's two Russian words that I know. Privyet and the other one, which is hello. I think maybe Privyet is hello. No, I think Privyet is goodbye. Choose is so, I think European. Is French, is German as well. It could be Italian. Certain words are available in all kind of like European. Well, I suppose as languages go, they do derive from one source, right? Kind of like Aramaic and all that, like one of the first languages, and then you have your not Gaelic. What Gaelic is? Gaelic is Hebrew?
Sir Wils. Hey there.
Hi. Hi, dude. We were just talking about languages for no apparent reason. I'm getting dunked on. I'm wondering if I should change. Nah, I can't change my Wrath. If I change my Wrath, then the damage that they'll do is well, it will be 100% instead of reduced by 3%. So I don't think I want to do that. I'm not sure I'm getting damaged so much though. Ow. Ow. Please move. Oh, did somebody die? It looks like somebody died. They died, unfortunately. I'm not being a very good tank. I could use my altar though as an apology. This is too early into the round to be dunked on. Oh, I can't use it? Oh well. Oh well. I tried. Ow. Spiders. Somebody died again? You shouldn't be dying, bro. It's like, I've got all the aggro, so why are you getting killed? It's probably because he went further than where he's supposed to. So with my Dark Lake Ward ring, like I said, I've gotten all the aggro as long as I keep on moving for at least 1 second. So as long as I'm doing this, I'm tapping the WASD keys. I should be
Sir
generating...
WILS.
Right.
I'm getting by. How's Neverwinter?
It's alright.
Sir WILS. While I don't want to return, I do miss Neverwinter.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I stopped for like 2 months before this, but I mean that was because of life, not because of a choice. Well, I mean it is a choice. Obviously, you can play or stop playing if you want to, but I do enjoy playing Neverwinter. It's just that I was focusing more on my career with insurance as well as gold. So I stopped for like 2 months. But once the training died down, although yes, I'm still under training, but I don't really focus on those things anymore as much as I used to. Like, I don't really care for it as much. It's not making me like money. Streaming on Twitch is also not making me a lot of money, but it is making me money. So nowadays it's like, if I'm not making money, I might as well enjoy what I'm doing, right? So yes, I do enjoy selling gold, physical gold, and also selling insurance, but there's not a lot of people out there who's like rushing to get insurance or gold right now. So I'm not gonna like
Sir
not waste my
WILS.
time, but
I have it installed, but I haven't updated it in like 2.5 YRS, so still can't play LUL.
well, man, you might as well just get a fresh install then by that point, because it's just gonna update. No, I think, yeah, no, it might need to update. If you install, if you download a fresh installer, it should have the previous mods included inside it, so you don't have to worry about patching it, right? The old installer may not have the patches that you need. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of DPS. Oh, by the way, this is the new content, current content, Slaughterhouse Arena mod 331.5. If you didn't know.
Sir WILS. Yeah, a fresh install is probably wiser.
No, that's mine. No, why? it's my member as well from the Lions. Why you take? Go away, go away. I don't like you anymore. That was for me, bro. If I die, everybody dies. But that, I suppose that's everything. Healer, DPS, they say the same thing. If I die, everybody dies. Uh-oh. If he dies, he dies. That's
Sir WILS.
Will. Wait, you're a content creator, right? Wait, no,
Did
wait.
you say mod 31.5?
Yeah, it is.
Sir WILS. What?
What? Yeah, 31.5. It's 31.5 going to 32 right now. So there has been 31 mods thus far. I feel like I want to use my shield, but I don't know. I think we're okay now. I was getting dunked on by all these mobs, but I think we're good. I don't want to press the panic
WILS.
button.
Lord Killington.
Yeah, like Sir Wills. Yeah, I think I'm in your Discord. So you're either a YouTube content creator / Twitch streamer as well, or Neverwinter back in the. I mean, it does sound like you're not doing that right now, like at least with Neverwinter. I think I did follow you on YouTube. Just in case you didn't know, I'm also a YouTube content creator for Neverwinter. It's just that it's been a while. If you look at my socials down here somewhere, you should be able to see that. I could probably also share the link, but you know what? Like you say, you haven't been playing it for 2.5 years. So I would assume you don't really care much for it. For Neverwinter, hello? What was that? Obnoxious. He hit me so hard, I flung across the room. Yeah, probably just keep on moving.
Sir WILS. I've streamed on Twitch, still do from time to time, but only Trackmania.
Ah, yes, of course. I remember you now. Yeah, we had, if you remember me, we had this conversation about how, you know, you were streaming Trackmania, and I was like, why Trackmania? And you know, and again, let me reiterate, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing, you can stream whatever you want, bro. It's your stream. I mean, Trackmania, not for me. But you do you, sir. That's fine. You know, in fact, hold on. Oh wow, we got dunked on. I was on the kind of like path of doing a just chatting stream, because I don't only talk about Neverwinter. I do talk about health, wealth, and religion. Not in a condescending kind of, you know, I am holier than thou kind of way. But it's kind of like I found Allah, right? My God, as a Muslim, I found Him. So it kind of like I got to a point where I felt like I needed to spread the word, kind of, not in a very, like I said, holier than thou kind of way, because I was not that. I was on the opposite spectrum of being a very religious or pious man, as it were. I don't know if you know about Muslims or Islam, but we pray 5 times in the day, right? That's a must for us. But I wasn't even praying. For years and years and years, I was not praying. You know, I didn't seek God for guidance, etc., until like, I think my brother-in-law, he converted. And when he converted to Islam, to being a Muslim, my father lamented. He was like, why is my son, who is an actual Muslim, is not praying, whereas a convert who's not born into Islam is praying more? So I was like, yeah, why aren't I praying? So I started from there, and I haven't looked back since. Although nowadays, I would just say my kind of like motivation to do anything, be it religious, be it like teaching, you know, selling gold, going to trainings, whatever, what have you, it's at an all-time low. Like, I just can't find my. I used to have discipline, right? I used to have discipline when it comes to these things, like working out 3 times in a week, 3 hours per session, 20,000 steps. Like, whether I liked doing it or not, I was still doing it. But nowadays, it's like I'm not seeing results, or I plateaued, whatever it is. For whatever reason, I kind of like, I think it was during prayer times. I was praying, and I was like getting stressed by the idea that I had to go to training today, or later on I had a meeting, a training. You know, I had to listen to somebody speak and tell
Sir
me.
WILS. Sounds a lot like depression.
Yeah, I think I was. I think I was. I was depressed because they were telling us to do, I want to say to me, impossible things. Try to get 100 people to sign up for you if you like. Try to sell to 100 people how you can like sell gold. You talk to 100. I was doing content on TikTok every single day, spending half a day doing content every single day for months and months. And nobody wanted to sign up. Nobody wanted to buy insurance. Nobody wanted to buy gold. But I kept at it for months and months and months. And you know, half a day, the whole of my morning was gone doing that. And yeah, so it was going on for months. And I was like, while I was praying, I was like, yeah, I gotta do training again. And I'm gonna listen to this person telling me I had to do all these impossible things. You know, it was stressing me out. I wasn't getting high blood pressure or anything, but it just depressed me to the point where I said, wait a minute, I'm an adult man. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. So that's what I decided. I decided to start streaming Twitch, never went on Twitch again. After, I want to say, 2 months of not even playing the game. And doing whatever the F that I want, including not working out. Because when I was working out, like I said, 3 times a week, 3 hours a session a day, not including my 2 hours doing 20,000 steps, mind you. So that's like maybe the worst case scenario, 5 hours in a single day of working out, right? Including, on top of which, I have to pray, including I have to do content, right? So on top of the 12 hours I had to do for the morning to do content for TikTok or whatever to talk about gold and insurance, I then have to work out for another 5 hours on top. Oh god, I'm dying. Why? The question is why. No, that was too late, bro. I had to pop an artifact just to survive. You should have been on point.
Sir WILS. That just sounds like pain.
Yeah. I wouldn't want it for my worst enemy. I wouldn't want that for my worst enemy. Spending 12 plus hours on just maintaining. It takes, the quote is something around the lines of, it takes all the running for you to stay in one spot, right? I'm paraphrasing. I think it's from a book or somewhere. I got that from a anime actually. It takes all the running to stay in one spot. So meaning to say you have to do more than your maximum capabilities in order to improve. So if you imagine running as fast as you can, right, to your current like physical capabilities for as long as you can, you're just gonna get burnt out no matter how good you are physically, right? And that's just kind of like a metaphor, because the thing is, no matter what it is, be it like working out or doing business or relationships, whatever, you're just gonna get burned out at a certain point, I think. This Tyrannosaurus
Sir
Rex,
WILS.
it's ignoring me.
Also, I'm well familiar with Islam.
Oh yeah?
About 10% of Sweden is Muslims.
Oh! Good to know. I mean, I've never been. Well, you know, so on the topic of languages, is it Swede? Is it Swede? Is that the language you guys speak? Swedish. No, that's not Swede, it's Swede, right? How do you say hello, goodbye? I don't think I've ever gotten a Swedish viewer. I do understand Swedish is almost like German. So it's like, when I say almost, not at all, right? Not at all. But some words do kind of like share, right? I do know a little bit of German. Guten Tag, Gute Nacht, Wie heißt du, and all this. Wie heißt
Sir
du even?
WILS.
Oof.
Swedish.
Swedish, alright.
Sir WILS. Hedge equals hello.
Hedgy? That might not be. maybe the text-to-speech was not very good representative of what you were trying to say. So I'll have a look at it later. Oh, just so you know, I'm blind. Well, not totally blind. Partially. I'm visually impaired. I guess that's the proper name for it. Blind sounds very degradatory. Degradatory. Pretty bad. I want to say. I'm not totally blind. I'm partially blind. So, because I got cataract and glaucoma in my left eye.
Sir Wils. Hedge is pronounced like hey.
Hey, Hedges. You should concentrate about removing your revived sickness first and foremost, sir. My party member there went for the buff and he didn't get rid of his skulls. Hello? What? What just hit me? I insta-died, man. All of them jumped at me at once. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. I was supposed to man, my healer. My healer is a member of my kind of like guild. He's not on point. Or maybe my defense is too low. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's dying because I died. I think I have aggro. I'm not too sure. Ow. That was probably not a good idea for me to grab him just now. I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to buff, but instead it picked up somebody on the floor. Why aren't you getting up? I need to buff up as well. Hold on. I can't use it. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. What round is this? I don't think we're in the like top tier. Fudge. I'm gonna die. I don't believe we're at the top tiers yet, and I'm dying a lot. Like I want to say profusely, but I don't think profusely is the correct term for this right now. But I am dying back to back, so that's no bueno. I would like to grab arrow, sir. They're ignoring me for some reason. There we go. I need to buff up again because I died again. Oh no! It's not over, but wait, there's more. Ow, ow, ow. You gotta heal me more, man. You gotta heal me more. I don't know why my... Fudge me! That hurt! That... dead. That hurt. That hurt too much. I don't know why it hurt so much. What round are we in? That doesn't make sense. Oh, 16. Oh, okay. I don't feel too bad now. I thought we were still in like in our 10s. Right. So is Mrs. Ubba still around? Are you still around, Mrs. Ubba? I know, Tiffany's gone already. At this point. I still need another 300. So we are gonna go out of here first. And then, try to... Hold on. Let me grab my gold because I dropped it on the floor. I mean, the gold that's in here is worth about $1,000, so I don't want to lose it. In fact, I might as well put it in my bag just in case. Right. So what was I doing? Oh, you know what? Might as well go over these as well. Right. I don't know if Mrs. Upper is still around. I feel like she's already left. So that means I don't have to do the raffle every 10 minutes. Nobody's gonna be around to participate in the raffle anyway. Hey. Oh, okay. The J is silent, I suppose. Well, how do you say goodbye, if you don't mind? If you're still around, Wells. Let me... Okay. And then... So... Okay. It looks like... Well, I kind of want to use the overload still. Yeah, I'm supposed to get temporary hit points, but I don't know if it procced or not. Yeah, it's supposed to give me temporary hit, but I think they may have fixed it already, so these don't actually work, unfortunately. I don't think any of my gear sets are that bad. Crimson Oath, yeah, to get me temporary shield. Maybe we'll try Elminster. Elminster? Elminster. There you go. This one. This is the one that gives you shields, right? Yes. So we'll try this one. And let's try to grab... Until we die. Oh, it's already 2 o'clock. What do? I need to eat. I haven't eaten. So just in case you guys didn't know, I'm on an 18-6 intermittent fasting, meaning to say for 18 hours I don't eat anything, and then I have a 6-hour window to eat. So I start my I start my fasting at 8 p.m. last night. So for the 8 hours that I slept, then until 2 p.m. the next day is when I start eating. So now it's 2 p.m. today, right now, which means I can eat now, but I have to go and cook and stuff. So I guess it's time for me to stop the stream. Unfortunately, we did not end up getting the arena. We did level up our battle pass. Sorry, not battle pass. We did level up my battle tempered enchantment. So that's good. We're 70% there towards getting the boots that we need, which is the higher level boots than what I have currently. My IL was stuck at 126.43, 649, something like that, which is displayed here at the top of the screen. What else did we do in the stream? Oh, we did giveaways as well. I would have liked to do another giveaway, but I have a sinking feeling no one's actually watching the stream right now. It has been too quiet. How many hours have we streamed thus far? I don't know. Is it here? Oh, there are 2 viewers. Hi viewers. We've been streaming for 3 hours and a half. Do I want to do a giveaway? Would anybody be interested in a giveaway? Basically, I open a lockbox, and whatever I get in the lockbox, I will gift it to you. However, yeah, it looks like I don't have any more scrolls of life. I will buy some. While I wait for a response from my viewers, let's just buy 5 of these. You know, because you can only use it up to 5 times, right? At any given time. When you are in a dungeon, whatever, in a boss fight, you can only do it for up to 5 times. So I almost sorted that out. I don't want to sort it out. Do I want to keep this? You know what? I will keep it. I will keep it just in case. I would like to sort my inventory, to be honest, but if I sort my inventory, my setup for my consumables will be, reshuffled, and I don't want to do that. There you go. It doesn't seem like anybody's interested in a raffle right now. Why am I zooming into myself? So I guess we'll end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for coming by, coming to the stream, keeping me company. we are still aiming to get our max IL. So before I go, kind of like for the next stream. So what my plans are, by the time you guys...
Sir
What's
WILS.
wrong with my Zoom?
GG.
GG. Thank you so much, sir. Would you be... No, you're not playing Neverwinter anymore. Something's wrong with my mouse. It's going haywire. So you're not playing Neverwinter. That's fine. Even if you wanted to participate in the raffle, you probably don't want it. So the plan for the next time we stream, I would probably get the boots already by then. So what I want to do is to get the Celestials. So the penultimate kind of like path is to get these mythic gear sets from Master of Shackles of Divinity, which is the latest content. I've got these ones already. Yeah. So probably get these Celestials. Not in this order, mind you, because this is not tank. Is not all tank gears, unfortunately. It's a mix and match. Some of these are for tanks. Some of these, you know, over this column is for tanks. Over here is for tanks. It's a mix and match. But ultimately, I would like to get all Celestials, and then rings as well from Masters of Shackles of Divinity. I don't know which rings because I'm not doing Masters right now. I'm still struggling with advanced Shackles of Divinity. The shirt and pants, the companions, these artifacts also. The companion ones is dropped from the Tenebrith, which is a zone mechanic, air quotes, from this map, which is Red Harvest or Thay. It does move around here, but the mechanic to get that, to kill that, is to do these things. This ones. I can't get rid of the chat for some reason. Chat. Neverwinter. Yeah. These things, these jewels. You have to kill mobs in order to get assassins sent to you. Kill those assassins, get the cube, use the cube on the Tenebrith, and then it's an RNG to whether you get a companion gear. You can get it from the auction house, but if you know me, I don't buy companion gears. I get them if I can get something for free just by playing the game. I get it for free without buying it using Zen, AD, or what have yous. So that's what we're gonna do. It is the long way around, but you know, I'm skint like that. Not skint per se. I just don't want to spend on something that I can get for free, even if it is like very high or low chance of getting it. Next, yeah, I think my enchantments, we're gonna work backwards. The companion gears, my mouse is already mythics. You know, insignias are already mythics, so my collars, etc. So that's maxed out already. Obviously, you can do with better gears. If I was to move to my better gears right now, it should be 120 and 693. Breaker hoop is the best rings I've got so far, and shirts and pants that I've got so far. 120 469. That's the highest IL today for right now. It might be higher once I get the boots and once I get the Celestials, and then as per Tiffany, we're gonna work. I mean, as per me, we're gonna work backwards. Once we get the Celestial gears that I want or need, then we'll work on our enchantments, get those triple stats ones, and then also my insignias, I think, would need a bit of work as well. Once I've got all the companion gears, etc., maxed out, those are the things that I need to tweak, as well as my companions as well. I needed to get this. I think this is what killed me. Mimic. I think, oh no, it's got a name. It's got its own name. I don't remember what it was. I know it's a mimic, but I don't know what the name of the power is. This is gonna be annoying. That's probably what killed me, to be honest with you guys, because I could do better than 16 rounds, to be honest. I'm getting hungry as well, so I need to go ASAP. But before I log out from a game, I usually there we go, Cunning Hunter. There we go. That's much better. Now everything's all right with the world. Companion. Yeah, I might want to swap this to something else. This might be better, to be honest, to get the reduction. Yeah, I've already fixed that. So this is kind of like my tank build on a normal, like if I'm doing, say, Masters, for example, Shackles of Divinity. This is my build currently. I don't change this because I want to get the highest IL to get the most stats. As you can see, my stat there, my defense is way over by 3,000. That's why I play around with like these. I would probably swap these with Gons, for example. The reason being, I would like HP, so I don't deal with things like critical strike and all that, because ooh, gone here, gone there. Now I don't have enough. Let me swap back this one to a fortitude. Would that be enough? Yeah, that's just enough. That's perfect. Now, okay. Yeah, so Celestials, meaning to say we'll be grinding for Masters Shackles of Divinity. Although I'm not at that level yet, especially with my disability, it's gonna be a bit difficult. So we'll start slow. Once we get the boots from the arena, then we'll work towards doing Advanced Shackles of Divinity. And once we get acclimated to that and we know what to do, then we'll do Masters Shackles of Divinity. Anyway, that is my journey. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as a stream or a video on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye. SpartanDee out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now. No, that's not the right scene. Right scene. Hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.